Hello, everybody, and welcome to Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. My name is Justice Hugh Busby III. I'm really happy to have you guys with us as usual. We're going to be getting into it right away, of course, but we got a lot of new faces that we want to come over and say hi to, so we're going to do that first. But do keep in mind that we have all our links down below. We'd love for you to get involved in our fan speak over on Facebook. It's a growing community. It's really cool what's going on there. And of course, you have links to me if you'd like to be on one of the fan speak shows. We'd love to have you. Also, keep in mind if you want to be on the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition here, just hit that link and talk to me, and I'll put you through that process and get you on, guys. I see we have Hugh Jass in here. Nice to see you. We got Eric Hawkins as well. We got Era is in here. Nice to see you guys. Of course, hitting those sub buttons and the likes and all that kind of stuff, we appreciate that. We are growing, and we're really happy with the progress we're making. But one of the things that helps us the most, particularly because this is a live stream, is hitting that share button, right? And letting everybody, your family, friends, and extended community know what's going on. We got Bullet just dropping too. Awesome. But we got 12 of you on here, and we know this will grow up to around 50 or 60 today, as usual. Really hope, though, that we can get ourselves to 100. We really want to have our first 100 fan edition. We'd really love to get it. And if you guys can help us out during the show by dropping the share button every now and then, maybe we can accomplish that. So really look forward to it. But while we wait for more people to come in, I'm going to go over and say hello to our artists. Like I said, we got a bunch of new faces today, man, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they got to offer. And just so you guys know, the rules are unchanged. Of course, it's a 2-hour show, which will be starting in about 8 minutes, and we are cannot use any color. Gray's fine, but no color. And we're doing something different today. A little bit weird. We are doing Anime Chaos, and what that means is they can choose any anime character they'd like. Oof. I know it's different, right? We're going to try it. So let me come over here and say hello to the what we got here. Now today we have several new faces. So let's start with a new face. And first we have Tomato. Hey, Tomato, what's going on?
Hi.
Hey,
What's up,
so
tomato?
yeah, it's a tomato. Yeah, I've never met a tomato before. I usually don't like tomatoes very much. But where are you from,
Tomato.
Tomato?
I'm from England in the southeast in the area called Kent.
It sounded kind of like that when I heard you before. I was like, "Ooh, we got a Brit on our hands." I'm an American, just so you know. I don't know if you could tell.
I couldn't tell. No, not at
Yeah,
all.
yeah, no, it's kind of hard. Yeah, tomatoes are good. Eric says, "Awesome." Hi, tomato from Joshua. Nice. You get some love over there in the chat.
Hi.
So now, tomato, you heard about Drone Recorded, so you must have come through Pixel. How did you get here? Tell us how you came to be on the fan edition.
Actually, I started posting some salad punks, like mandragores from Final Fantasy 14 onto Twitter, and Dina found me and messaged me and asked me if I'd like to join.
Oh,
So
okay.
here
So
I
Dina,
am.
this is the one you asked me for the links for.
She and last week our buddy Garrett. Yeah.
Oh, awesome! That is very cool. Well, happy to have you here, Tomato. And of course, today it's a bit weird. We usually are all doing the same character because at the end of the show, what we do is we have a straw poll gets put together, and everyone votes, and the winner of this actually has an actual prize. They get to go over to the Pro Edition next week and be part of that. And of course, that's a much bigger show. It's much more exposure, and of course, you get to sit down and draw with some pros in the industry. So it's a pretty cool
That's pretty
prize.
exciting.
It is exciting, and I wish you the best of luck. And I'll be coming back throughout the show and checking in on your progress. All right.
All right. Good luck to everybody.
Oh, awesome. She's being nice. She doesn't understand. She's supposed to be throwing shade. Oh no! Don't you tell her. All right. Next, we got Paulus. How you doing, Paulus? Nice to see you again, man.
I'm doing all right. It's good to be back.
Yeah, awesome. Now, are you ready here? Now, we're doing a random thing here. With you can choose any anime character you want. What do you got to throw on us, dude?
I'll surprise everybody.
All right, all right. Do keep in mind that this show is like PG-13 is kind of where we
Right.
like to keep it. So
I'll
we
try to
don't want to
keep
go
that in mind
too
this time.
risque. Well, PG-13 plus 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 occasionally, but I don't know if I'm going to
Yeah.
open those doors today because anime plus 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 is a little scary. But
I
a
will be on
little
my
bit.
best behavior.
All right, good, good, good. But that's a lot more range than you'll get on the Pro Edition. Do keep in mind if whoever wins here today, when you go over to Pro Edition, do keep it clean because Mike is a Christian and he's very strict about language and stuff. That is a G show. That is not PG. That is G. So we're a little bit different here, but that's all right. But good luck to you, Paulus. And of course, we're joined by my co-host, I would say, by this time, and Jiminy Cricket. And seeing as Booster is a sleepy boy these days, I think you are my co-host, dude.
I'm in trouble.
You're in trouble. So, what are you thinking
Very
today
scary
for the
podcast.
anime challenge, man?
Booster's coming for you.
I'm probably just gonna do One Punch Man.
Just doing one Pokemon? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Yep.
How'd the show go yesterday?
It was good. It was a lot of fun. John Malin was complaining as usual, which was fun.
Yeah.
And the actual poll went well too. Ever since I started putting in the captchas, it's gone a lot smoother.
Yeah, no, and blocking IP stuff. You did that, right? Like I told you, yeah.
Yeah, I'd always
Yeah.
block the IPs, but I think the captcha keeps people in line because they're so annoying that people don't want to vote more than once.
Oh, I see. That is a good point. But that's good. That's good to hear because I know he was getting a little upset about that. But it's unfortunate because I used to go over and run the straw poll for the Pro Edition, but my schedule,
Right.
my work schedules have changed, and I can't do it. It sucks, man. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
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 But thank you
But it
very
was a lot
much.
of fun. No problem.
Yeah,
It was a lot of fun. A lot of great artists. So as usual,
as usual. How did Kat do? The fan edition, Victor.
she did really well.
Yeah.
I think she came in fourth, but her artwork was really good.
Yeah, Kat is a great artist. Well, actually, we have a lot of ladies end up on the fan edition over here. I don't know why we don't see them on the pro
Mhm.
edition unless they win here and go over. But we do get a lot of ladies over here. It's nice, actually. Well, we do.
Yeah, Dina's
I
on-
personally
yeah.
like ladies, especially when they're named tomatoes.
Hey, wait a second. That seems a little pretty.
That's it.
Because
That's
that's
right.
sweet and juicy, but you need to add a pinch of salt to make it perfect.
That's true. A little bit of salt always helps. Yeah. All right, we got to
Celery.
move over here from Jiminy, and we got a new face again today. This is George. George, hello, man.
Hey, what's going on?
This is a different George. You guys are used to the other George. This is a new George, and George is going to bring it today, aren't you?
Yeah, hopefully. Let's see.
Let's see. So, have you made a decision on what character you got to go after today?
I think I'm going to maybe pace around for a minute while everyone talks, but I'm leaning towards something from Berserk, maybe.
Ooh, dude, the Black Knight. Please.
I'm not sure. I like Guts a lot, but I know Griffith is also really popular, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, but he's also kind of a homosexual.
He's kind of
Gotta go with Guts, man.
I'm telling you, though, ladies love Griffith, though.
That's
No.
because he's kind of that way. He's light in his greaves.
That's why the girls like him because they like the yoi girls.
He's a yoi girl. That's what he is. But the Black
Huge
Swordsman, you
muscular
mean?
man,
Yes,
or,
sorry, huge. Yes, I do apologize. My wife and I
no.
love the Berserk series, dude. I'm calling it, George. You're doing Guts. I'm sorry.
Oh, please.
Executive decision.
Maybe if there's time, I'll do both of them. Make it
Oh
honest.
no!
No, that's
Do
All right, fine.
Just kidding.
Fine.
Do
That's all right.
I'm not that kind of artist. Your picture.
No, Adrian. Let's move down the road. We have Dina with us again. Hey, Dina, what's going on?
trolling as always.
That's good. Now you are an anime fan. Your style is anime, so today is like kind of perfect for you. What do you think about doing?
It's not perfect for me because there are a lot of things I like. I'm still debating which one I'm gonna draw.
Yeah, but your style is very anime.
Yeah, I grew up in the East.
Yes, we know you're from Hong Kong. We understand that. Thank you, Dina.
What gave her away?
I don't know the accent, maybe she sounds British. Anyway, moving on. We have a new face here today.
English accent.
Well, you should have been here for Tomato. She's from Kent in England, dude.
Ah,
New face. And here's another new face. We have Selena. Hello, Selena.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. You're not from Britain.
No, Portland, Oregon.
Oh, I do apologize.
Oh, we just doxed her.
Yeah. She doxed herself.
Oh,
All right.
Oh no.
I don't care.
Nah,
I
that
don't
doesn't
care.
It's okay. I don't care either. I live in Kyushu, Japan. My name is Cheshire Busby III. Hi. No
Okay,
problem.
I am sending troops on your way now. They're coming to arrest you. This is all I've needed. This is why I've been fanspeak all these years.
Uh,
Yeah, well, Booster, I have ninjas as my neighbors, so good luck with that. But Selena, what are we thinking about today? What do you think about doing for an anime character?
possibly Sailor Moon.
Oh, wow, a blast from the past. That would be really cool, actually. Sailor Moon. My daughter loved that. All right, cool. And then let me move on to our last competitor over here. We got Adrian. Hey, Adrian, you're not sharing a screen, by the way.
Yeah, not yet. Sorry.
Oh, that's all right. So, Adrian, of course, you've been old hat here on Fan Edition, and we're doing open-ended any anime character you want, dude. Wow, what do you think?
I think it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, everyone seems to like the idea, so I'm glad we're doing it. But it is an experiment because usually everyone can compare, one character to the other. So this is going to be a little bit different. So, but I think it'll be cool. So, Adrian, what do you have in mind? What kind of character you're thinking about here?
Thinking about going with Ichigo from Bleach.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh.
There you go. Yeah, my kids love that series. Sweet. All right, guys. Well, that is our cast of artists we have here today. A good crew, some new faces too, which is 3 new faces, which is awesome. And of course, Booster, you finally showed up, dude.
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh, I woke up.
you did wake up. Do we have the bourbon ready in the coffee cup?
I actually
going
have
Irish
some
today?
beers, yes.
You did. Sweet.
I do have my beers. If we're doing a freaking anime stream, I'm getting hammered.
Yeah, I guess. Do understand it. Booster hates anime. He hates it
I don't.
with like a
I
passion.
don't hate anime. I just wish anime didn't exist any longer. Same with weebs.
See, okay, nothing but hate from the Booster. This is what I have to deal with. Just understand that.
Look, I'm so strict on this that I'll even allow the good ones to disappear just to have anime destroyed.
Oh, there you
And
go.
there are like 2 good animes.
Well, Booster, we're at that time, dude. It's time to start. So why don't you kick these guys off?
Okay, alright, ladies and all gentlemen, you may start soonish. Maybe let me go. Alright! 5, 4, 3, 2. Are you starting, Jiminy?
He is.
No, I'm getting ready. I'm
Jiminy!
flexing up. I'm flexing up.
Oh,
I'm flexing up.
I'm starting a countdown again because of Jiminy. 5,
3,
4,
2,
3,
1,
2, 1,
start.
start! Go!
All right. Booster and beer, interesting combination. But hey, Booster, I haven't seen you in a couple of days. How you doing, man?
I'm doing quite well, thank you, Chester. I'm weighing tomatoes still.
I know you are, dude. We know you're a tomato weigher. But Jordan says not Studio Ghibli stuff, dude. They can do Studio Ghibli if they want. That certainly qualifies as.
I like
anime.
Studio Ghibli. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's awesome stuff. They can most certainly do that.
If
They
you
can do
start
anything they want.
poking at me, I'm gonna bring out multiple anime that I like. And you're gonna reveal my secret weakness, Chester. My shame. My shame.
Well,
Dragon Ball.
well, he's a bit young for Dragon Ball. Actually, he's probably a Naruto
No.
fan or something.
No,
Dragon
Chester.
Ball.
When that was getting English dubbed, that was airing in New Zealand when I was about 8.
I
After
see.
school. Yeah, it was perfect
Alright.
age for Dragon Ball. That was my childhood there.
Yeah, my kids watched it, so they're a bit younger than you, so I guess
Oh,
that
well.
makes sense.
Dragon Ball Z, yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. But actually, coming over here to Japan and seeing the original Dragon Ball, I thought was much better than Dragon Ball Z. Actually, it's much more of a story. Actually, the Dragon Ball Z was all about for like 20 minutes, and then 3 episodes later.
Than you, Frieza. No, I'm stronger than you, Goku.
Exactly.
Vegeta, I'm stronger than everyone. You'll never be stronger than everyone, Vegeta. Sit down. Shut up.
Yeah.
37 episodes.
My
for the
son
fight.
says my hairline looks like Vegeta.
Nice.
Sad, but true. The
Ball
crow's
had a
feet.
plot? That's what a concept. Anime having a plot.
Yeah, well, come on. Now, there's some really good anime with amazing plot, actually. You're just watching the wrong anime, dude. But yeah, says, can I quote the best Christopher Schwarzenegger movie of all time? Please do. He says, nobody wants Booster. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh. Oh, that. Oh. Oh, I see.
Pencil for Life is in here. We know he's going to be salty. He says, Chester, is Booster weighing the artist tomato? Is that not rude?
I am a tomato weigher.
I will make sure that he doesn't touch the tomato. Trust me.
I feel so safe.
You do. You should feel safe. I got your back.
I will cut you up and measure your bricks.
No, you won't. No, you won't. We got Cesar in here, and he says, I'll post my images as I draw along. Thank you, dude. You're awesome for reminding me. Booster, we're doing the draw along. Hashtag DNQFE. I believe that's what we're going to do, right?
Oh, you still want to do that thing? Oh,
I do want to do that thing. It is awesome. So basically, as you guys are watching, you can draw along, and at the end of the show, we will display everyone's art. Just put it on hashtag DNQFE. Hashtag DNQFE. And Booster's going to be a really good boy. Put that in the chat for you. But if you guys want to draw along, please do. And maybe you can test it out and see if people like it, because we want to have more people come on the Drawing Recorded itself. So, you're more than welcome to. Down below is my links for my Twitter and Facebook. You're more than welcome to hit those and talk to me, and I'll put you through that process. But as you see today, we got 3 new faces, which is absolutely awesome. But please draw along with us. Any anime character you like. I mean, come on. How much more free could you be?
dude, why isn't this turtle rabbit fox guy on our show?
The turtle rabbit fox guy.
Yeah. He's been posting multiple on the hashtag DNFQEFU or whatever it is, and his stuff is amazing.
It is. Well, you know why he's not on the show? Because he's not contacting me or Pixel to get on the show.
That piece of crap.
I know.
Well, the correct says, remember the sort from by latest on the hashtag, not
Oh no.
top. I don't know how to do that. I probably have to log into Twitter for that to work.
Yeah, no, there is a sort button. McCrank's right. And McCrank will walk you through it, Booster. Don't worry about it.
No, I don't want to have to actually reactivate my Twitter.
Oh, what? You that's right. You don't have the Twitter.
I do now. It's back.
Yeah. Just don't use it, dude. I use it as like a quick email. Is how I use it. I just don't deal with the actual, tweet stuff, because it's some of it's good, but then it always goes downhill. It always corrupts.
It's
It's
always
corrupt.
nonsense.
Comic Book Bob says, "Hola." Well, hola to you.
Hola.
Are you a Mexican, Comic Book Bob? You should call yourself Mexican Bob.
Absolute Mexican Bob. That's a great name. That's a good name. I like
It is a good name. It is. I think so. Now, you guys know that I eventually am going to start showing the art, because we do want you guys to see the art come to life and stuff like that. But I'm just giving them a few minutes to get their structures down, and they usually kind of goof off for a little bit trying to decide what they want to do. So I'm just giving them a few minutes, but I will start showing
The
it
art
shortly.
has to come around first, Chester.
Yeah, no, I get that. I don't know. Well, actually, I don't get it. I'm a musician. I get on stage and they say, go, I go. It's gone. I'm done. I'm mad-lipping. I'm soloing and doing my thing, man.
Oh my god.
Like instant. I don't need to think about it. No one's going to give me any help for that. You're going to let me get away with that. Really? Really?
Yeah.
What do you play?
I'm a saxophone player, dude.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you play by yourself or with other people?
Oh, no. I got a killer blues band, dude.
Oh, that's
You're a
awesome.
musician in Japan. You play the sax.
That's right. And I sing vocals, too. Lead vocal.
Jeez, dude. Do you do this like as a job?
I make some money off it. I would call us semi-pro, though. It's not where we get our most main money from. But because basically we're a bunch of retired pros that just wanted to keep playing. We're older guys, so we just made a band so we could play. But we make some money, but we don't make a lot. Mainly, I own my own private English school here in Japan. That's how I make my money.
Dude, that's so cool. I studied Japanese in school. I've wanted to, like, in the world of dreams, I was like, oh, I can teach English there too. But it's like I barely studied. I drew all day during class.
Well, hajimemashite, yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
I know, man. Like, I understood what you just said, but it's like I have to dig up. I have to try so hard. Dozo yoroshiku, something like that, right?
Yoroshiku. Most people actually, you will learn book Japanese, I'm sure, but most people just say yoroshiku, and that's
Yoroshiku.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, especially men.
Man,
But
you and I have to hang out some more. I gotta brush up on it.
All right.
That's awesome.
We could just talk in Japanese the whole time, and the hell with the rest of the people.
I would embarrass myself so much.
I see.
Oh, none
They wouldn't know it, though.
Disco.
Yeah.
Nani.
What did they say? Oh my wa.
EA means movie. I don't know why that's being said.
Jeez.
Oh, what's the word for no?
I see what you're saying. EA. Okay. You can use it that way too. Japanese usually
This
don't
is
say
failing
no.
me.
Well, no, because the Japanese don't usually say no directly.
Oh.
That's just their culture. They don't. They have a word for no, of course, but it's not. It's just not how they are. They would usually say amari or sumimasen or
Sumimasen?
hontou desu or something like that. They wouldn't say ie. That's so direct and so rude. That's just not something they do.
It's rude.
Yeah,
really.
extremely polite culture.
They
I thought
are.
my teacher was teaching me all the politest stuff, like or chigaima, chigaimas, something like that.
Is your teacher American or Japanese?
She was Japanese.
Well, she's just teaching you out of the book. Because I mean, you can use EA. I mean, you can. It's not what happens in common speech. It's just not what they do.
Jeez.
I can't draw a circle. I need to find something to
Get your
draw a
money back.
circle.
Go back to high school.
Yeah.
It was only years later. Like I actually did go to Japan for a week and a half,
cool.
and I was like, "Oh man, I really wish I'd studied harder."
Oh yeah.
Ah.
You know what, dude? I've never studied Japanese ever.
You
I
just
just-
picked it up as you went along.
I tried my best not to learn it, but it just seeped in.
Jeez.
Mm.
You live there.
Well, I mean, because for me, ignorance is bliss, dude.
Yeah, well, you married a Japanese woman, so it's kind of hard not to know it.
Dude, when we first met, our conversations were all in Chinese. I didn't speak Japanese. She didn't speak English. So the only thing we had in common was Chinese, right? So that's how our relationship started, actually. How weird is that?
Man, people have such interesting lives. I've like barely left my house ever.
Well, see, that's what you when you leave your house and go out into the world is when you find you see interesting things. Booster,
Huh?
I mean, you walk to your job, right? How far away is your job, Booster? Where's your tomato weighing job?
20 minutes away.
So
Down
by
the road.
walking. So
Yeah.
you walk 20 minutes to work. Wow, you're
Yeah.
dedicated. Yeah,
Yes.
and Tomato, we're not joking. He actually does weigh tomatoes for a living. That's not a joke.
It's my
Oh,
job.
I thought this was a joke.
No, it's
No,
not.
it wasn't.
No, it's as sad as it sounds.
Yeah. I should start to-
So how much does tomato weigh, Booster? You've talked to her. How much does she weigh?
Yes.
Yes, that's
Totally
correct.
gonna flirt with her.
Let us go. I like what Tomato's doing. By the way, these guys got their structures in, so I'm going to start showing the art. Now, don't worry about it. About at the top of the hour, I'll come back and talk to you directly. But what I'm going to do is just kind of keep the art flowing down the line here, so everyone can see, the stuff come to life, as it were. And we're starting with you, Tomato, just so you know.
Exciting.
I think so.
Okay, everybody. Hi, everybody. Sorry
Hey,
for being
George.
late. What are we doing?
We are doing any anime character you would like.
Okay.
The Willie, the Willie man that says hentai OS anime, right? No, dude.
No.
No. Well, this is
Absolutely.
Well, you
Give
should
it.
have said something. Now I got to start over.
Oh, damn it.
Gee. Oh my gosh. Oh man, you guys, do you really have to make me put on the evil mask?
No, please, no evil mask, Nina. And no hentai from you at all, please.
All right.
Hey, I never do that.
You most certainly do that. I saw you do that.
Yeah,
I watched
you
it
drove
live.
boobies.
2 hours.
You
Oh, yeah, that
drove
is true. Yeah, you
boobies
did
on
last
the
time.
stream.
No.
I remember
That
that.
was all very.
That is
Very nice.
tasteful nude. That is
You-
tasteful
Uh-huh.
nude.
It
Nude
was
is not
those were
hentai.
Tasteful
nice
nude.
boobs. I remember very clearly. I was happy with them.
Yeah.
Hentai.
Therefore, it
You
can't
see,
be
guys
tasteful
don't
if
understand
men
art. It's
approve.
just always boobies. Oh.
Dina, guys are very simple. We're simple creatures. We like what we like.
Give us a beer, show us your tits, make us a sandwich. Then we have.
Well, I don't know about the sandwich bit. I think you got to piss people off with that. But I do like
I like a
sandwich.
good sandwich.
So do I.
That depends how good the sandwich is.
Yeah, you know the problem is though, I make a better sandwich than my wife does. Don't tell her.
No. I'm telling
You're
on
my
you.
better husband, though.
Oh goodness. Oh no. I'll share it on the Fanspeak page. It's almost done. Okay, Scott. Just keep in mind we are doing a draw along, guys. This we're going to try to keep remembering to do that every week. It's at hashtag DNQFE. Hashtag DNQFE. So definitely, if you want to draw along, just throw that in, and we'll show it off at the end of the show for sure. We got Pigeon Milk in here. Hey, dude, I have not seen you in a while, man. Full house tonight. Very nice. Yes, it is, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
Chester's sleeping on the couch tonight. No, don't worry about it, dude. I got it. How about you, Booster? Where are you sleeping now? Under a tree?
No, I got a new place. I have a big bed I sleep on.
Well, you said you were looking for a place, and you hadn't. Yeah, because I haven't spoken to you very much. I didn't know that you
I
found
have
a place. So
Yeah.
are you in the same town?
Yeah.
Are you with roommates or are you by yourself?
I'm with a roommate.
Is it a female one?
No.
Damn.
I would. No, that's naughty, Chester. What if I break the flatmate rules and try to shag them?
You have flatmate rules.
Then, yeah.
I'll move you down the row here to Paulus. By the way, you're on the screen, Paulus. Yeah. What do you mean flatmate rules? There are no rules amongst flatmates.
It would destroy the flat relationship if I were to make it close.
Wow, that's disgusting. Your oiliness is seeping out again. And besides, you're ultra hetero, right?
Absolutely. All the time, baby.
Yeah. Jordan says, "Ew, Booster." No, ew. Yeah, I agree, dude. Yeah, absolutely. I do apologize, ladies. We do have a lot of ladies on here today. For Booster, he is a single track mind, and it's because, well, I don't know. He probably has been late in years, I guess.
Oh yeah, big time. 2.5. Oh, my pie's ready.
Good. So he's just running off to get a pie. Oh no.
Poor
Just have
Booster.
Single track mind.
A Booster well certainly does. You'll learn that very quick. He's not a dynamic fella.
He's a good boy.
He is a good boy. He's just simple.
Well,
Nothing
he's
wrong with
simple, but he's not basic, which is good.
This is true. I like what you're doing here, Paulus. I don't recognize the character offhand, though.
It is Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, wow. This is a absolute buck Piccolo. All right. That is cool. That'll be cool to see how that comes out. And Tomato, I was over there looking at what you're doing, and what characters are you doing there? I don't recognize the dog.
I'm drawing Ed from Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, cool.
I don't watch a lot of anime, but Cowboy
I have a
Bebop's
pie.
like my favorite.
Oh, you're forever my favorite now because I love Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, that is very cool. Yeah, awesome. I am going to move down here though. I'm going over to Jiminy. You're on the screen, Jiminy.
Yeah.
Yep, and as soon as I come over to you, you get all super blurry and we can't see nothing. Awesome.
Excellent.
As you are doing One Punch Man, so.
Yeah.
Wappa
Or One
Man.
Punch Man for America.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
People who actually speak English.
One Punch Man. I do apologize. I try my best not to let the Japanese seep in, but it's kind of tough, dude. I speak Japanese all day, every day. It's rough, right? Actually, you know, one of the things that was it's kind of a side effect or a benefit maybe of me doing starting the YouTube channel is I actually get to speak English, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a really cool thing because I teach English, but that's not speaking English, right? So
Right,
you know, I'm actually enjoying having conversations for the first time in like 16 years.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
I'm trying, dude. Thank you.
May I ask, is it easier to learn English or Japanese?
Well, I really can pontificate on the English side because I was born into it, but I do speak a bunch of languages. I'm a linguist actually. by training, college. And out of all the languages I do interact with, Japanese is the easiest to speak, but the hardest to read and write.
Mm.
Yeah. The reason why is because Japan has 2 alphabets, and they also have kanji or zi, which is the Chinese characters. So they use all 3. And knowing when to use it and when not to use it, it's a pain in the butt. Japanese is really difficult in that respect. But as far as speaking, it's one of the easiest languages. I think the only language that's easier to learn would maybe be Hawaiian. The Polynesian languages are dirt easy. And it's interesting because when you look at the relationships, which I know this is a boring conversation, I'll get through it quickly, but when you look at the relationships, there's obviously a connection between Japanese and the Polynesian languages. At some point in history, they obviously come from the same root. It's obvious. But Hawaiian is probably the easiest language in the world to speak. But Japanese is pretty close.
That's cool, though.
Yeah. And I'm just talking about straight up Japanese too. I'm not talking about any of the standard common, colloquial speeches and stuff like that, because that's always difficult no matter what language you're talking about, Joe says, I find it fascinating, actually. Well, you're in the minority, because pretty soon Booster's going to be throwing large, heavy objects at me. I guarantee it. They hate it when I talk about history or language and things like that. They can't stand it.
Oh, I'm not even paying attention, bro. I have my pie and I have my beer. I'm a very happy man right now.
Oh, there you go.
You can talk about the most weeb crap possible.
Is that weeb? Language study is weeb. Yeah, goodness. Eric Boy says, I'm interested in hearing you talk about languages. Well, okay, I'll do it a little bit.
He's just saying that to make you happy.
He probably is. Maori is pretty easy to learn. I don't know Maori, but it's one of the Polynesian roots, so I'm assuming it's pretty easy.
Yeah. You say, oh, cheer, bro. Gives us a ciggy, That's a standard Maori face.
Professional discourse on Maori. Thanks there, Booster.
Hey, bro. Don't be a dick.
Somebody here actually wants to know what kind of pie you're eating there, Booster.
Oh, a butter chicken.
Butter chicken? That's not pie.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. There's got to be apples involved or something. It's going to be fruit.
I'll hit you. You're a fruit, Chester. Once I'm done with you, you'll be a vegetable.
Oh, goodness gracious. Listen to the little man talk. Oh, no. Bethany says it's not a fruit pie. Lol. Hey, Bethany, what's up? Actually, butter chicken pie sounds good. Now, George, I'm moving on down the road to you, but you're not displaying yourself, George.
I'm doing my quick research. I'm gonna do an Akira.
Okay. All right. I'll come back to you later, George.
I'm gonna find Tetsuo.
So I will call you GG on this show, George, because we have another George here, the new face. So I'm going to call George Gatz's GG, and I'm going to call George. Hey, George. We're showing you now.
All right. GA is my initials, if you prefer.
Oh, no. GG works good for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can call you Gig and Ga.
We could, I guess, but we won't. But no, because George is a really old, really super old dude, George. So we need to give him a little coolness on there, and the GG sounds much cooler than, super old George.
So I'm hip, you say? Is that what you're saying?
That's right. I'm making you hip. by calling you GG.
I'm keen. That's it.
There's the word.
He's hip and he's with it. Yes.
Yeah, keen being a 1960s colloquialism. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You're not showing your age at all, George. Actually, I think George is the oldest here.
What is he, 70?
He's got me by a decade, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, bloody hell.
Now, me and Jimmy are about the same age, I'd say.
Oh, so he's in his 80s.
Yeah, I'm 20.
Hell.
I'm 26.
Lies. That is lies.
You can't prove it.
I can most certainly prove it. I can see your hands, brother.
I hear he's a young, sprite man. I think he's younger than me, in fact.
He is a sexy beast, that's for sure. But,
Oh, yeah.
I'm a young man of 21 and a half years old.
Oh, he's a little boy.
I'm a wee lad.
Actually, the funny thing is I have seen Jiminy's actual face, and he actually has a very youthful face. Actually, he does have a very young face, even though he's not young.
Oh, he's a sexy little
because
man.
I'm 21. I'm 21 and 3/4.
But George, I am showing you to the world, so they are seeing your stuff. We got 38 people in here watching, guys. I appreciate everybody in here. We'd really like to push this up the show to get even more. So do me a favor, hit that share button and let everybody know what's going on, so we can get a big crew in here. I really want one of these to break that 100 mark. We got so close a couple times, but we haven't done it. I really want to break that 100 mark. Han Booster.
Start a fight with each other. I'm sure that.
Oh, what's that? Oh, 100
that's-
people. You want to have 100 whole people watching?
Yeah, well, we come close a couple times, right? I really would like to see it happen, but then again, I got to stop talking about language and history stuff because every time I do that, 10 people drop.
Cock teasers.
Oh, what? Cock tease? What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, they like come in, they give us like 80 views and like, oh yeah, we're gonna get 100 soon, yeah, and we never do. It's a big cock tease.
I guess so. I suppose. Dillard Draws is in here. He says, "I will draw Sun Canadian Shildaru." Okay, dude, go for it.
Canadian Shildaru.
The Canadian Shield in some kind of odd Japanese, but they would say Shildo would be what they would really say. But Shildaru is much funnier. I guess.
Canadian Shilda.
Yeah, do keep in mind, John, that we're doing that hashtag DNQFE. So when you're done with it, just throw it up on there. Pigeon Milk, why don't you go ahead and draw along too? We'd love to see something from you, dude. And of course, you're welcome to come on the show anytime you like. Get some shares, people. Yeah, that'd be helpful. Eric Hawkins says, we had 44 in here until Booster started talking about butter chicken pie. Actually, I think it was me talking about language, to be honest with you. But I'll blame it on Booster. I'm happy to do that.
How dare you bring up my butter chicken pie in a negative light, you little shit. I will fight you for this. I swear to God, I will fight any American on this issue to do with meat pies.
He's very sensitive about pies, dude.
I am sensitive about pies. Yesterday, I had the most gorgeous beef, cheese, and onion pie. And, it was gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Now, Tomato, you do realize that you have one of your countrymen with you, if you haven't recognized the accent over there. He spent a lot of time in New Zealand, but he's actually a Brit.
You're going to have to realize I'm just going to agree with him here. Like, a good chicken pot pie or a steak and ale pie is beautiful.
Yeah, I like him. I like him too. I just don't like to agree with Booster. You have to understand the dynamic that goes on here.
Yeah, that's true. I am actually English. Everyone's the whole Kiwi thing, though. I have like a little Kiwi face. Look at my adorable Kiwi face. Look at it.
Dude, there's nothing Kiwi about you.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's probably true, but still, I'm pretty hurt.
Oh, okay. Pigeon Milk says he's working on James's story at the moment. After this page, I'll be working on salvage page. Awesome, dude. Good to hear. Yeah, that salvage has come along really nice, dude. But of course, Pigeon Milk here is part of the Tales from Beyond the Gate crew. And we will be relaunching that in the future. We came so close, but we're going to tighten it up a little bit, lower the investment a bit, and bring it back. So we appreciate everyone who is supporting.
Yeah, you should. I think it's worth trying again.
I think so too. It's just because people don't know us, But there's this absolute killer artist on that project, and the writing is really solid too. I've been actually kind of editing and looking through all the writing and stuff like that, and there's some really solid things going on. And I actually wrote a bunch of the stories myself as well. So, of course, I'm biased. Haven't heard that in a while.
Yes. Yeah.
The Chester is always biased. Yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
But
always cheats.
And Dina always cheats. She's not cheating, man. She's been on camera the whole time, huh, Dina?
She is muted. She cannot
I'm not
deny this.
Cheating.
No, you're not.
She's having her child draw her artwork for her, and then she's passing it off as her own.
Oh, there you go.
That would be nice.
John Dillard says, I'm sorry, we're relaunching Watt and lowering Watt now? I'm sorry, John. Did I not inform you what was happening? I'll tell you what you need to do later. Don't worry about it.
He's in trouble.
Trouble.
We kicked you off the project, Dillard. It's all ours now. Fanspeak has claimed it. I put a little flag on it.
Well, actually, after the project failed, we had a little talk in our special Twitter group that we had set up for it, and
Please
everyone was very enthusiastic about doing it again.
Plans on
Not.
Good.
Doing the cover for it.
I'm sorry, what did you say,
doing the
Adrian?
cover of Tales from the... No, I speak
said
fluent,
Tuesday.
Adrian.
Gonna do
I
the
got it.
next cover.
What did he say?
Saying that I'm going to do the cover of it.
Oh my God.
Actually, we have a cover. We have that beautiful cover by Model 3. That's absolutely awesome. We could do some alts, I guess.
I'll make it better.
No, I don't think so. No.
Oh yeah.
Moving down here now, Selena. Just so you know, you're on the camera. You got a nice camera, by the way. Yours is very clear.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, and I'm loving the chibi art here. That is really nice. But you are Chibi Selena,
Appreciate
so it
it.
makes sense, I guess.
Actually named our cat and company after Chibi Chibi from Sailor Moon. So I've got a huge attachment to Sailor Moon.
So maybe I see that. There you go. So maybe that's where the Westerners get the idea of the word chibi. It's from Sailor Moon, huh?
Well, does it mean little?
Well, it can mean, but no one in Japan uses the word chibi for anime at all, ever. Yeah, that's
Interesting.
very much a Western thing. That's not a Japanese at all. If they were going to say anything, they would call it mi. Maybe they might use the word mini. But no, chibi is not a Japanese thing. That's a Western thing. But I'm just curious now that you said that, because I saw my daughter watching Sailor Moon and Cardcaptor Sakura, but I didn't really pay attention to it. So, but if there's a character called Chibi Chibi in Sailor Moon, maybe that's where the Westerners are getting from. I don't know.
Yeah, that's where I first heard it, and it just—I don't know, something about it just stuck.
Well, it's cute.
Over 20 years now.
Yeah, makes sense. It's cute. But it's just not something they say here. But I think it's cool. Good enough. Chibi's awesome.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah. We've had a few artists on here that do chibi stuff. We have who was that guy that came in? Haven't seen him in a little bit, Booster. But we had a guy that came on that did really good chibi stuff. What was his name? Oh yeah, Gary Shipman.
Oh yeah, he's okay.
Oh.
You do
Character.
Kevin and Hopes.
Yeah. Then
Yeah, no,
He hurt my
I'm
heart.
joking, of course. Gary Shipman is awesome. His chibi stuff is killer. You ever seen Gary Shipman's chibi stuff, Selena?
No, Gary Shipman?
Yep.
No.
Gary's a
I'm gonna
really
make a
good
note, though.
artist. Yeah, he has his channel here, Gary Shipman on YouTube. You should go check it out. Of course, he can do anything. He's one of the best artists in the indie community, actually. But he's been on a kind of a chibi kick lately, and it's just killer. Yeah, and he is amazing too. His Disney work is amazing. You're right, Scott. Of course, Gary, of course, has done worked for Disney, doing animations and stuff. And of course, his buddy Rick Law, who comes on the show all the time. Rick is kind of the boss of one of the animated shops over at Disney right now. So, yeah,
Cool.
it's a cool show to
That's really
watch,
cool.
Selena. Just if you like Disney stuff, because particularly when Rick is on, because he's one of the big dudes over there. So all the kind of little stories and things that come out are really interesting, like behind the scenes stuff for Disney.
I appreciate it. I'll check it out, definitely.
Yeah. And Gary's a good friend of our show, of course, and was going to have Gary on for the fan speak this week, but we couldn't work out scheduling, so we're going to have Gary come on another day. He's going to come on and do a little bit of art tips thing like we did with Archie Bear. We are doing a series of just bringing pros on to talk about techniques and various things about the comic book illustration world. And of course, Gary's going to be on, and that'll be a very interesting show with him.
Sweet.
Yeah. Actually, I think one of the best shows we ever produced. We've had some really good shows here on this channel. We're really fortunate. The Art T Bear, we've had a couple interviews with him, but particularly his explanation of how to ink, his inking tutorial show he did was absolutely killer. Amazing show. Mike Barron interview was really cool. The James Hudnall interviews were awesome. And once again, rest in peace, James. And we also had another guy. Who's the guy who does Stickman? I can never remember his name. Stickman. I can't remember the name. That was such a killer interview too. But we've been real lucky over here on the show. We had some awesome people on, and we're going to have more in the future. So now I'm
Very
moving
cool.
down here to Adrian. We're white boxing on you, Adrian. So just keep it in mind.
Okay.
Scott says, I'm not drawing along. I'm trying to finish this Thor. Okay. Well, show us the Thor, dude. Why not?
Yeah, show us the force. So just flood the D and QFE tag with whatever. I don't care anymore.
You never did care, dude. That's kind of the appeal of you. Hey, Adrian, I like what you're doing over here, man. I'm liking this. This is Ichigo, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you guys know what Ichigo means? He's a Bleach character, by the way.
First,
No, Ichigo. In this, Ichigo could mean first son. It could.
Kind of inflammation on the thighs.
No. It could be used as first son, but actually, what it means is strawberry.
Strawberry.
Ichigo.
Ichigo.
I have a question. Is Jesse Smollett a Bleach character?
Wow. Is he what?
What?
Wow.
Is he
Very
what
good.
character?
A Bleach character.
I like it.
Jesse Smollett. Yeah.
I don't get it.
He need to get the contract from Clorox. You know.
I agree. In some way.
Oh, okay. I got it.
All right, guys. I just put up the hashtag DNQFE just so if you can't understand what I'm saying. But definitely go over that hashtag on Twitter. And if you're drawing along, drop down that art because we'd love to see it at the end of the show. It's going to be absolutely cool. We've been doing this for 35 minutes so far. So awesome. We're seeing some cool stuff coming along. And I'm going to keep going down the row here and letting you see the art as it comes alive. John Diller says, let me go look. All right. Thanks, John. Oh, goodness. Oscar Fair Tospa says, doing great. Hope things are going better for you. Oh, all right. I don't know who they must be having a conversation in the chat, which is cool. We got 45 people in here, and guys, we absolutely appreciate that. But once again, throughout the show here, if you could throw those shares down and try to get more people in here, we certainly appreciate it. But this show is always a lot of fun. We love seeing the art come together, and we got a lot of new faces today, so I'm waiting to be surprised. And we're doing something a bit weird here today too. We're actually I've called it Anime Hit Chaos because they can pick their own characters. We're not doing a single character, which is the first time we've ever done that. So, yeah, this should be interesting to see how this turns out. Booster, are you done with your damn pie?
Yeah, the pie's all gone.
So you vacuumed that.
Oh yeah, I destroyed that.
Booster will never get skinny. He'll never get his 6-packs. Because he's gonna be a fat boy.
You are chastised, sir.
I have the one pack. I'm very happy with it.
Booster always gets a 6-pack.
I mean,
Yeah.
Well, you see what you got to do, Booster, is you got to have, you got to make sure your arms and chest are nice and buck, and then you can get away with that gut. It's okay.
My arms are already huge. Just
At least he need to get some biceps first.
I have biceps.
Don't worry, I'm mean to every other male. The same joke.
You're not mean to me.
I heard you work out.
I do actually. I'm a big fella. I do got a bit of a gut though, because I hate sit-ups is why.
But we do know that you used to be a bouncer.
I did. Yes, that's true. For 12 years, I was. Yeah.
See? So even if right now you are have a dead guts and beer belly, whatever, you used to be buff.
Well, I still keep the shoulders and the arms up, the chest. I don't let that go, and I do go out for, which is weird. I can't get rid of it because I do go out and do a little bit of a run, but I can't get rid of that gut, man.
It's okay. You're just old.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is, but it's all right. It's no big deal. Actually, one of the things I like is I got one of those heavy bags. I'm enjoying that quite a bit.
Have you seen Alex Jones when he was young?
Oh yeah, actually, look at Alex now. Yeah. All ripped up, good shape right now.
He's not bad right now. Just doesn't look like the same person.
Well, when he was real buff when he was young, yeah.
Kind of like he's huge. I wouldn't screw with that guy. I'm
Yeah.
sure
No, he's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I never, even when I was in my best shape, I never had that kind of cut definition. No, I've never had that in my life. I mean, I've definitely had some definition, but I've never really cut it out like like that ever. Yeah.
Jussie Smollett is in the chat and he says this is manga country.
It is, right? I saw that. That was funny.
Ask him.
I love it.
Ask him what?
Is he a Bleach?
Oh, yeah. That was a joke, by the way.
Yes.
Mega Teen Joshua is in here, and he's. I've seen a couple of socks from you today, Joshua. You're a little slow on the uptake. He says Jussie Smollett corrected. Correct. Okay, I see. I'm not much of a twatter. Oh goodness, God.
I love the way you Americans pronounce that. We say twat in New Zealand.
Right.
But you put so much force behind it. You know, it's twat. I love
See,
that.
I love our show. Our stream is the
There's
best.
so much more force. There's so much more power behind that, Chester.
Yes, I know. We tend to improve English overall. You English people
Let's not take it that far.
Okay. It's true though. We improved the language for you. We helped you out.
Nah, you kind of dumb.
Kind of dumb, really. Is that why the whole world speaks American English? Huh?
Because of
No,
the
literally
American
only
rules.
America speaks American English. The rest of the bloody world speaks English.
That's not true, actually.
Yeah, we all have our U's in our words and everything.
Actually, I think it has a lot to do with Hollywood. Hollywood's probably what unified it, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So, yeah, take that.
Well, Scott says he'd rather be a twat than a twit. Sweet.
Okay.
Mm.
That's an interesting
I'd rather
choice.
not be either. Eric says American English is the best English. Yes, of course it is, Eric. Scott says upper class twit of the year award goes to Oliver. Oh no, it's not right. Well, let me keep on moving down the row here with the art, and we've been on Adrian for a while, and let's come over here on Tomato again. Hello, Tomato.
Chester, I think it's been on you this whole time. Either that or my video's frozen. Oh, my
don't
video's
think so.
just frozen.
No, I'm fine over here. Everything looks good.
Ignore me, I'm an idiot.
I am paying attention. I'm actually doing more than one thing at once, but then again, that's why I'm in charge. Boost.
Yeah.
Multitasking.
That's true.
All right. Now we're starting to see the dog coming alive over here on Tomato's thing. Of course, she's doing Cowboy Bebop. And Cowboy
I
Bebop
don't
is.
usually draw people. I usually draw monsters and animals.
Well, you could have done that in anime, right?
This could be really funny and be like horribly proportioned, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's all right. Just enjoy yourself. That's what we're really doing over here. This better not be furry porn. I don't think it will. This is PG-13. Not that. Not hentai. Keep it in your pants there, buddy. But no, I love Cowboy Bebop. That is one of my favorite series of all time for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And they've been threatening us with a live action making of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear Lord.
They are making it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, and I saw the cast list, and they made sure they had one of every color because you got to have one of them.
Dude, it's just gonna be a poor man's Firefly.
Why don't you just put a person and paint them in rainbow?
Well, I don't know why they just don't follow the story and do what the story said, right? Because you got a bunch of diversity in the story already. But nope. It is what it is.
Why do they reduce the word diversity to just mean race?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. As if
Because
there's a.
It could mean so much, you can have a full set of white.
Why the
male-
Japanese don't have
What are you doing? What is this?
He interrupted me. It really annoys me. I don't care anymore. I had to point
Is
out.
Booster
a
drawing something naughty again?
He is. We'll see it when we get to
No,
it.
no, not another furry,
Ah,
please,
shit, should
Buster.
I be drawing this
Well, see,
off?
the thing is, I didn't mind the furry he did. I just minded the very large penile.
No, there's no penis. Dude,
Every time you try to
him-
draw abs, it looks like a penis.
He
There-
does. His
there
abs
was no-
look like a penis.
there
I'm
was
sorry.
no
Were you saying something, Booster? Were we talking over you? I do apologize.
I actually
my God.
couldn't hear him, so sorry, Booster.
I will fight you, Dinah.
It's Dina, by the way, not Dinah.
It's Dinah. Well, look, she has the same name as like the Black Canary, right? We call her Dinah Lance, not Dina Lance. You degenerate.
This is a Greek name.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dino's language. Watch out.
Trigger me, Timbers.
Yes. You're not going to win this conversation, I guarantee
Oh.
you, dude. I will drop the entire historical etymology
Oh
of the
no.
word on you if you'd like.
Please.
He's
That
gonna
sounds
go
very
full
interesting.
blown.
Can you
Oh,
kill me
he's gonna go
first?
full blown
Jesus.
professor on us.
Well, I am right, but I try not to be. Over here, I'm the cool dude. I'm the cool guy. I'm not that professor.
I'm cool.
I'm cool. But unfortunately, the cast that they chose for the live action Cowboy Bebop is a little off. I mean, because we got Spike, right? Spike's a German, right? I do believe one of them might have had a little Japanese in them, but for the most part, they were kind of mixed because it's in the future and things kind of mixed up. There was mainly Chinese mixing, not Japanese mixing, actually.
That
They had,
a Korean man with the name Spike Spiegel is a little strange.
I also
Well-
keep telling people that character Faye Valentine is supposed to be a Hong Kong singer.
well, they all have a little bit of the touch because the idea in the storyline is that everything has become very mixed in the future. Is kind of what the idea is. But you know, it is what it is. But I don't care as long as the story is really good and they don't focus on politics. If it's simply they're making sure that there's one of every color like they like to do, but the story is good. I'm fine with that. I don't really care.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be poor man's Firefly.
Yeah, well, hopefully not because it's not Firefly. It's quite different actually.
Yeah, but watch until they make it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But then again, Firefly was super successful. Maybe they can pull it off. But I don't know. Cowboy Bebop just hit at the right time, I think, and it just had the right level of coolness. It was really cool. But anyway, Tomato, your eyes are really good. You do a good job with them.
I am like painting and repainting.
You have
Yeah, but
really
I-
nice
I know,
eyes.
I know,
It's
I
very
know.
dynamic.
I
Yeah.
used to do a lot of line art, and then I changed and sort of started not doing line art and just taught myself to paint. So
You should see
it's kind of
her.
weird going backwards now.
You should see her original art, paper and ink. It's amazing. That's how I found her.
Well, thank you very much for bringing her in, Dina. I'm liking what I'm looking at. And do keep in mind that we have 2 hours, so you got plenty of time. Don't worry about it until you don't have enough time, I guess. But it is cool seeing this eye come together. But I am going to move down the row here and go over to Paulus. We're back on you, Paulus, and this Piccolo is starting to come out. We got inks going down, dude. Awesome. Now, what kind of ink pen are you using there? This is a little bit different when I see most of the guys using.
It's a Copic multiliner.
Is it? It's the tip looks a little different than I'm used to seeing.
Well, this is the disposable kind.
Oh,
So, I mean, yeah, they're not as fancy.
Well, at least you can
works
throw it
well.
away.
Yeah. Although I still have some from like 12 years ago.
oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't really draw that much for a very long time.
So the ink lasts that long, huh?
That's the other funny thing. I haven't really checked it out to see if it still works.
Okay.
I just got new ones and didn't throw the other ones away.
I don't know. Maybe you should check it and see how long it lasts. Giga Death says all of this art looks awesome. Yeah, it does, dude. The fan edition is no joke, man. Most certainly it's not. Do keep in mind, guys, that we are, of course, doing a draw along here for the show. And if you're drawing any, because today's anime chaos title basically means that any anime character you want to do. So just draw along with us and throw it up on hashtag DNQFE. That is
Dude,
hashtag DNQFE.
I have no idea how to sort it by date.
That's okay. We'll get through it, dude.
This
Don't.
hashtag is chaos.
I'm sure there's a way. You just need to be a little less boomerish. Booster the boomer. Tina's in here. Hello, Chester, and I got a heart. Oh, I got a heart from Tina. Hey, Tina. Jimmy
Settle
O'Reilly.
yourself down. This is a married man, Tina.
Yes, I am. But Jim O'Reilly says you should put links to the artists at descriptions, unless you do it at the end. We do it at the end. The reason why is because I never know who's going to be on the show until we do the show, right? Because we got a huge pool of people to choose from. So I'm not really sure who's going to be what, but we'll take care of that at the end of the show. Don't worry. Everybody will be able to give their links, and we'll be able to check them out if you want. And of course, one of the reasons we do this show is, of course, to have fun with it, because it's awesome. We're sitting here watching this cool art come together. But it's also to help give some exposure to these guys, right? Maybe you're working on a project. Maybe you need an artist. Well, check it out, right? And there's some really killer guys over here, and a lot of these guys are kind of unknown or even working professionally, but they're not. They're just not known. So I'm assuming your guys' rates are a little more reasonable than say Mike Miller. I mean, he's ridiculous. I mean, he charges a page. I don't even know how he gets work with the rate he puts on a page. Actually,
How much?
I mean, I know for just standalone, he's doing 400, right?
Does
And
that
then-
mean pencils, ink, and color?
I think it's just pencils and inks. Now, what he's doing page per page for sequential, I don't know that right, but I must be high because I know, like, for a really killer artist, Vince Rodriguez. I don't know if you guys know Vince, but Vince is a working pro, and he's just absolutely stunning artist, right? And Vince's rates are like 125 a page. That's sequential, right? And I know Mike is beyond that. So I mean, which is fine. He's Mike Miller. For goodness gracious, I mean, it makes sense. But those are really high rates. So I'm assuming over here you guys are better than that as far as rate wise. So therefore, there's more that can be done, I think. And I'm not saying you guys are cheap. I'm really not.
I guess I'm an overpay artist. Then.
Well, they can be. I mean, it can be that way. They can be a little bit price themselves out. But when you get to someone like Mike Miller or Ethan Van Sciver or some of those guys level, I mean, the only ones that can really truly afford them is the big two.
Big
That's right.
company.
That's right. Yeah. But Tina says, Chester, all these guys on the panel could make sellable art using crayons. We don't need no fancy art supplies. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they are really good, though. These are great artists we got on here for sure. She continues in saying, I can still send a heart to Chester and family. That's right. Triple hearts for me now. Booster. Take that. Thank you, Mrs. Chester, for letting him spend time with us and hosting these awesome streams. Well, you are awesome, Tina. Thank you very much. And don't you listen to that
Absolute
nasty Booster.
Trap.
Whoa. Do not talk to my guests like that, Booster. Goodness gracious.
I kid.
Mm-hmm. And Mrs. Chester is very happy to have me doing this because when I'm doing this, I'm not bugging her, right? So, she's usually happy about that. But actually, she thinks it's cool, kind of cool what we're doing here. We have a lot of fun, and we've had some cool guests, and yeah, she's very supportive, actually. Oscar Tosspot says, Dina, commissions are to die for. Yes, they are. What is your commission rate right now, Dina?
It really depends, usually around 40 and up.
$40 and up, see?
Depends on how complicated it is.
Sure, that makes sense, right? But I mean, like I was saying, if you're looking for like a Miller or something like that, it's minimum $400, right? So it's a very different level of things. Now I know, Jiminy, you're a little more expensive than that. What's your commission rate?
Well, it depends. I mean, it can be as low as $25 for a headshot. But if you want like a full body, drawing of someone, it'd be inked. It'd be $125.
Yeah, see, that's not bad though. I can get behind that.
That's 9 by, what was that, 9 by 12? Yeah, like this size, a full ink body, be 125.
Sure. That's kind of similar to
images can be 25 and up. So
yeah, that's kind of similar to Eric Nienoltowski numbers, actually. What about you, Paulus? You must do commissions. What's your rate?
Again, like everyone else, it just depends. Something like this that I'm doing, probably about $50 or $60 for pencil and ink on a 9 by 12.
Oh, there you go. I got it all over the place, guys. Anybody else here do commissions?
I do commissions.
No,
yeah.
we'll do commissions, I thought.
Yeah, I'll do a commission.
No, we don't
no
want a
one's
commission from you, dude.
No one's commissioned me yet.
George, what's your rates, dude?
I'm really cheap.
My rate is $1 less than everybody else.
Very
you go.
nice.
There you go. Yeah. But I think it's actually cool. You guys should tell us what your commissions are because there's a lot of great art and people like buying art. How about you, Selena or Tomato? You guys do commissions?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. It depends on what you're looking for.
Oh, cool. Sweet.
It tends to depend on like what people want. If they just want a headshot, it's like 25 for color. It can go up to I usually do them like full body painted, etc. in 60. I think I do it for. So
Wow, that's not bad at all.
I'm not super fast, but I think that's like 80 USD. I'm not sure at the moment.
Yeah, $80 US. Yeah, that sounds about kind of average what we're talking here. What about you, Tomato?
Yeah, I'll like. Oh, hang on, I'll find something so you can see an example where I do.
Sure, I'll come back or no.
Black and white ones to stick with the whole thing.
Here we go. A white box you so we can see. Well, geez, that's nice. Look at that. That's
So
killer.
I do stuff like this, and backgrounds are kind of dependent, but usually like plus 20 or whatever if it's complicated. So
That's beautiful, though. Very nice. Very nice.
See, there is a
taking a while
potential
to-
one for the comic.
Oh yeah, that is absolutely awesome. That's definitely comic book worthy. Just so you girls know, and you too, George, that there's a guy in our community. His name is Nasser, and he'll come over and try to get you to write a book with him. Beware, beware.
Right.
Hey, that's he's a good kid. He
is.
pay me. He pay me good fair price.
Yes. I have taken the necessary vaccine. Nasser
But
vaccine.
yeah, he loves your work. He'll totally come for you.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. And he writes a script every 2 hours, so there's plenty of it going around. But looks really good. I'm back over here in Jiminy now, and dude, man, you're always so on model, dude.
I'm copying.
Well, yeah,
I looked them up on Google.
yeah, but that's not really copying. Me putting it on top. I guess that's tracing. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I have to look. I have to look at him to see what he looks like. I don't have him in my head, so I don't have him memorized.
Yeah, well, no, it makes sense. He's a newer character, but people really seem to be enjoying this One Punch Man, though. He's doing well. Let's see here. Oscar Tosspot says, he already said that. Eric Hawkins says $400 a page. Holy crap! Yeah, well, it's Mike Miller. Scott says, I drew that Thor with a mouse on 4. Well, Booster does mouse art on MS Paint. He's amazing.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's true. Yeah.
Josh, the Pope Crow.
I never get commissioned.
No, well, that's okay. You keep working at it. Josh, the Pope Crow says, S. Miller's art is almost worth that much. Mike is a really good artist. Mike's very pro art. His art is very refined, very clean. It's perfect for a DC comic book, which is, of course, where he's coming from. Oscar Fear says, newsflash, D&QFE says the pros are overrated. Lol. I didn't say that. I certainly didn't say that. Don't get me in trouble again, Oscar Fear. God.
Because you look up online when they're professionals on Marvel or DC selling their work. Like your
Who's loading
original
a
one.
gun?
What is that? Rackets.
That's someone
loading a
through
gun.
pens.
What's going on?
Yeah, someone's going through
Sorry,
their
that's me looking for a pen.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, those Marvel DC guys are usually their original work is probably from 800 to 1,000 something. The one of a kind one, 2,000 a piece to 3.
Oh no, actually,
That's surprise.
Mike's stuff actually, so his original stuff can go up over 5,000 actually.
Last time he sold one for like 3,500 something, I think.
Oh no, I've seen some of his Injustice covers and stuff like that have gone quite a bit. Now you think that's outrageous? Go take a look at an Alex Ross original.
Oh.
I mean, you could buy a car.
It's art.
He paints.
All right.
He's painting
Third beer, boys.
Well, you must be a drunk little boy by now.
Nah.
Can you handle your liquor?
I can handle my liquor. I'm only a wee tipsy.
John Dillard says, Chester, are you going to show my picture or are you biased? Dude, we're going to show all of them at the end of the show, as we always do, right? So keep your pants on, boy. Oscar Tosper says, NASA vaccine.
My pants supposed to be on.
Oh, God. Once again, I do apologize, ladies. Dilla Draw says, who is the new limey chick? And why are you all kissing her butt? Tell her the truth or she won't get better.
Wow.
Wow.
Don't bother with him.
Yeah, don't bother John.
He like to pick on girls, so he pick on you. And normally he pick on my Chinese accent. And then I'll make fun of him.
Guys, we have a Mr. RT Bear in the stream. Hello, sir. Nice. I heard that.
There.
I have sold pages for $15,000.
I knew I had my pants off for a good reason.
Yeah. Now, of course, Art, you are a completely different level than Mike. Mike is, we love Mike, and he does a lot of cool stuff, but you are the legend that is RT Bear. Okay. It's not fair. Not fair. You're bullying Mike now.
Yes.
I can't stand for that. I'm not going to take it. I mean, that is cool that Art has sold pages for $15,000 though.
I don't have $15,000, but I have $15.
$15,000. That sounds awesome.
Well, I mean, Art has basically done. You name a comic book, he's done it, right? DC, Marvel, everything. Definitely. He's the only thing. I think we were talking about that on one of the interviews we had with him. And there's like only one thing he hasn't done. It was like a team. He'd like done everything on the team, but the team itself he hadn't done. I forget which one it was, but I mean, he's done everything. Yeah. Mike is a hack, he says. Oh goodness, he's throwing shade hard.
I will say
That's
nothing.
How the pro runs. They're like what do you call that? A wrestling pro thing that they like to trash talk each other.
They do.
It's just a guy thing.
No, he's just playing around. Of course he is. But they of course throw shade at each other. I'm sorry, George. You had something to say?
Oh, I see. You're checking out my shots.
Oh, we are. I'm just kind of moving down the line, continuously letting people see the art come together. This is Tetsuro.
Yes. How do you say I'm done in Japanese?
Owari.
Oh, good gosh.
Well, Owari, and you are always finished early. We know it's an hour left. George is done. So let me see. Adrian,
a real problem.
It is a problem, yeah. This is cool, Tetsuro, though. Let's see. Adrian says, "Hey, Art, thanks for popping in and watching us, saying hi." Yeah, absolutely, dude. Scott says, "We are not worthy." No, we're not. Pixel says, "Hey, if Hack Shack calls you a hack, you really got to be one." Pixel's added to the fire. Peter Gilmore says, "Tangent Mike draws tiny hands." I don't know. I think Mike is pretty on target. He's pretty tight on model, actually. He's really good at that, actually. He's got very clean lines. Gigadeath says, Art T should be better than Mike. He's got 100 years more experience than him. There it is. Thanks, Art. He said, never worked on JLA, but he's done all the characters, I think. Mike is amazing. Yes, he is. Eric says, that's a creepy laugh. Oh, goodness gracious. Art says, is that an old joke? Probably. Hiya, Tina. Tina's getting some pixel love over here. Nice. Yeah, George, I guess you're doing a little bit more detail, but you're kind of just done ahead of time.
I should find a new style. Something that takes more time to do.
Yeah, well, or maybe just stop phoning it in. You know.
Ouch.
Well said, sir.
You're welcome. Pixel Trader says he's also taller than Mike. Pixel, he's really not. I was really surprised looking at that photo, actually, Pixel, with Art and everybody in it. I'm like, literally, because I met Mike in Tokyo. So Mike's a little dude. I mean, he's literally comes up to my mid-arm, right? He's really small. But Art is much smaller. Well, I am a bit of a giant, I guess. That doesn't really count. Now I've went and insulted RT Bear. I'm dead forever. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Moving down here, back on you, George. I like what you're doing, though, man. And then you're erasing everything. I don't understand. We had cool coming, and now we're erasing. What are you doing?
I'm being boring.
Why
I
are you
hated it.
erasing, dude? I love that face you had going on. What are
I
you
hated
doing?
it. I hated it. I had to start over, sort
Oh
of.
no.
Holy,
I know
dude,
it's
That
weird.
kind of.
you realize we have literally 56 minutes left, right?
Well,
Well, you know what he's doing.
you know, you gotta pick your battles, right? Either I'll be embarrassed because I didn't do anything, or I'll be embarrassed because I did the worst drawing of my life.
Dude, I
live.
thought that face was killer, dude. I liked
I
it.
hated it. I'm one of
Alright,
those
cool,
people,
cool,
you know,
cool.
it's like, I don't know. Like, it's
No,
He's
like
an
low
I get
art,
you.
self-esteem, you know what I mean?
I get you. Yeah.
Yeah.
RT Bear says, not true. All lies. It's all lies. That's right, Art. I'm definitely not telling the truth. Definitely not. Don't go check out the picture in the Twitter, guys. There is no picture that shows Mike standing next to Art. It's definitely not one. Thunder Arrow says, oh, Hughes is here. Yeah, well, Joshua is trying his best to use all his sock puppets, as he usually does. His new sock puppet he's got going on here is your favorite troll, Joshua. I like that one. That's a good one. RT Bear says, thanks, Pixel. You were there. You know the truth. Art was in slippers, though. Mike had heels. Well, I wouldn't put it past him. I'm way taller than Mike. Uh-oh. I definitely started something now. I'm going to hear about this in the back end, I think. Uh-oh. Now, there was someone else in that picture, Pixel and Art. He was in the background, but someone was telling me he was an absolute giant and didn't expect him to be. Who was that? That was Kyung Lee, right? Kyung is like a big, huge guy, right?
Ooh. I don't know if he's huge. He's probably like 6 feet.
No, I think he's
isn't he?
taller than that, dude. I think they were telling me he's taller than that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh goodness, Giga that says, at first I thought that was Mike's youngest kid in the picture. Oh goodness gracious.
Hey, you know, I hear 6 feet is pretty tall, you know.
Is it?
Yeah, I hear Billy Hughes is 6 feet.
Yeah, but you're only like 5'2", so
No.
what would you know?
I'm very average sized.
Yeah, no, I know Matt Cousins was up front. Cousin,
Uh-huh.
sorry, was up front. Yeah. But yeah, it was Kyung and Edwin's in here having a laugh. We are not picking on Art at all, Edwin. That is not what is happening. Please do avert your ears, invert your eyes, please. Kyung is tall. Ghost Henry says, yeah. Yeah, Kyung is a big guy. It's weird because when you're sitting here listening to him talk and watch him draw, he doesn't feel like a big dude, especially because we know he's Asian, right? But he's a big old fella, 6'4".
He's my probably we're. I don't know. He's a Kyung Lee, so probably we are not related.
No, I think he's Korean, isn't he?
No, his parents are from Hong Kong.
Oh, are they? Oh, okay.
Yep. Well, his name is Kyung. Is Cantonese Chinese.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. I didn't know that. RT Bear says that Kiss Corner tomorrow, people. Definitely check it out. Pixel or one of my mods, if you guys could throw up Art's channel, please. And so people go check it out. But definitely go check out Art stuff. He does, of course, he does his art, which is amazing. But he also does a lot of Kiss stuff. He loves Kiss.
I would, but
Kiss.
I am not in this reality.
Are you drunk yet? I guess 3 beers is enough to put you down, huh?
I'm just feeling sleepy.
Hulk Smash says that Papa Smurf is way taller than Mike. Uh-oh.
Oh darn it! Don't make me laugh. I'm trying to do lines.
Yeah. Well, Mike is a short guy, but he's actually he's actually got a fit. He's fit though. He's got an athletic build to him. He's not he's not a skinny little dude. He's pretty thick. He's got that kind of muscle development over life of the kind of the worker's arms.
It's got that Wolverine build.
Yeah. Mike's a pretty fit fella actually. De La Draw says, Chester, probably the most important thing you need to know when dealing with artists is to rarely give praise. If you give an artist praise too often, you end up with Malin. Oh, John.
Malin is nice.
John,
What are you talking about?
True. That is true.
Art?
Oh.
Edwin wants to know, Art, does Tag understand Reddit? I'm not sure that he does, actually, Edwin. But definitely give some support to Tug as well. That's that. Oh, no, Tag.
Tag.
Sorry, not Tug. Oh, I'm
That's a
sorry.
woman.
No. Tag is a writer for art. I do apologize for that. Tug is, of course, the umbrella guy, and I thought we were going a different direction with that conversation. But I don't know. Maybe Art will tell us. Let's see. Thank you very much, Pixel, for putting that up. Hey, it's that Joshua Hughes guy. Here's another sock puppet. Where is Booster's art? I know he hasn't showed us yet, right? I am moving down the line here, though. Dina, we can see what you're doing, but put it up in front of the camera so we can see a little clearer.
Okay.
Oh, did you want art from me? Because I have bad news.
Yeah, he's drinking today, guys. It's not going to be much coming from him. It looks really nice, Dina. Keep plugging away on it. Keep plugging away.
Okay.
And of course, I love Mononoke as well. That is a great movie. Mononoke Hime. Art says, thanks, Jack, for the plug for Kiss Corner. Dude, anytime, man. Kiss Corner is fun. I just wish I had more time to do it. The problem is I literally have to cut my schedule out every day to do my YouTube stuff. I can't go around and jump on people's channels like I used to do, unfortunately. It really sucks, man. But it is what it is. Edwin says, if she does, I made a subreddit to specifically promote and discuss indie comic books. Awesome, dude. Edwin, you should share that, dude. Let's see. She does, Edwin. Oh, that's cool. Well, I know Tag is a little bit is a bit younger than Art, so maybe she's not as much of a boomer as he is. Of course, and that's not an insult, Art, because I'm a boomer too. Let's see. Jordan says Booster is drunk. Yeah, he is, dude. Can't you tell? Edwin says, tell her to get black and white on my Reddit. Then my mods will green light all her stuff. Oh, cool. So you are running an actual indie Reddit, Edwin. That's really cool. You should maybe you should drop on the fan speak one of these days and tell us what you're doing with that, dude. We'd love to hear it. Yeah, cool. Hughes draws. What's another? How many sock puppets has he got, Joshua? He says, you better draw something, Booster. That's a threat, by the way. Oh, cool. Here we go.
I will fight him.
We know, dude. You just have another beer. You'll be all right. And Boost, of course, Edwin just put up the link to that Reddit, so check that out. But definitely, Edwin, come on the show, dude, and tell us about what you're doing with that. We'd love to hear.
Yeah.
And Art is talking to Edwin. But of course, I've been moving down the line here, and I'm coming back over to Selena. Now, Selena, you're doing Sailor Moon chibi stuff here. It's really cute, and you're doing it on a very small card, though.
Yes, I wasn't really sure what the size was supposed to be.
You do whatever
and
you
I
want.
work a little bit better with watercolor paper because it's got a tooth to it.
Tooth. Now, I've heard artists say that a lot, and I've never truly understood it. Explain to me tooth when it comes to paper.
Smooth. It'll grab like a nice ink wash later, which is since this is supposed to be black and white, like it'll really grab grays, heavy inks, any kind of white if I want it.
So
and
tooth,
you can just feel it.
So tooth is like absorbency.
Absorbency and the feel of the paper.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know anything. I'm not an artist. You think Booster's bad? You should see me draw. But that's cool. Well, thank you. I like what you're doing too. It's really cute.
Thank you.
Eric says, Chester, I'm a boomer. You're a boomer. Wouldn't you like to be a boomer too? Yeah, I do apologize. Tooth means texture. Oh, thank you, Ghost.
Oh.
Joshua is still upset with you, by the way.
No, he's always upset.
Yeah.
I can deal with that.
Yeah, Gigadeath says he's loving Edwin's readings of Dune. Yeah, that is cool, dude. Actually, I'm enjoying those too. I can't watch them live, or I don't know. Are they live? I know. I think it's a live show. I don't think he's uploading it. But those are cool. Hold on a second. Sorry, my dog is getting upset with someone daring coming near my window.
What? Oh, where's the
What kind of
pupper?
dog?
Show the pupper.
Show my pup. I got a miniature schnauzer. Yeah, I got some old lady outside trimming hedges, and he's not happy with her.
You know, does he?
It's always
Do they
the other
like
dog.
bark in Japanese? What's going on with that? What happens to dogs in different cultures?
Well, he's a German, so
Oh,
you know. Actually, hold on a second. All right, I had to yell at them. But actually, over here in Japan, they're kind of really interesting. You don't really, I don't really see animal shelters over here, and you don't see people kind of like selling pups they have from litters and stuff very much. Well, but the Japanese are all about breeding, right? And so every dog you buy here pretty much has like a ton of paper, official papers. This one included. He's a has a pedigree, I guess they call it.
Oh,
Yeah.
like bunnies here.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's fine. It was expensive though. Damn. I paid $1,000 for a dog.
American
What?
dollars?
Oh,
Yeah.
don't get those purebred
Gee.
ones. They only look to be
Well,
like
that's
10.
about it. You pay for dog purebred with pedigree at about that price.
I'll tell you what, mate. You get yourself a nice rescue dog. They're good mutts. They last a good 18 years. They just love you.
Yeah, I don't want a dog
Yeah.
that long.
Best dog in mud. Get him up.
Why would I want a dog that long? 10 years is perfect.
Oh my god, that is morbid.
No, of course. But if I had access to one, I probably would have done that. But we really wanted to get when my kids are at that kind of perfect 12-year-old age, which is good to, time to get a pet for kids. We just want to get a dog for the family, and we did. So, by the way, Adrian, we're looking at your art right now. Let me see if I got to catch up on anything over here. We got a lot of conversations going in the chat, which is awesome. We do have 57 people watching right now. I do appreciate that. And let me see here. Gig that loves it. Yeah, well, I read that. Nuclear Sandwich says, thinking of eating blueberries and what happens to your teeth. Joseph Henry, tooth is the opposite of smooth. I got that. Eric says, lol, no one likes me. Oh, no, we love you, dude. Eric says, tooth. Well, you don't like anybody. Tooth texture, roughness of the paper. Picture Trader says, what do you get when art shows up at the door? Boomerang. Oh, no. Edwin says, yeah, I read the Dune live. That's a bit of work. I feel wrung out after an hour of that. I bet you do, dude. But I've seen a couple of those, or at least I've seen one of them, I think. And that is pretty cool, dude. You got a perfect voice for reading narration, dude. Ghost of Henry says, why is she trimming hedges at 1 a.m? Well, first of all, it's 12:30 in the afternoon where I am in Japan. And just the people over Japanese people, they're always moving and working. They're not the lazy type of human, you know. Nuclear Sandwich says, I've had 2 dogs that lasted 18 years. Awesome, dude.
Wow.
The dogs are the best boys.
Yeah. Ghost of Henry says, and why did you pay for a dog instead of grabbing one off the street? Because there are none on the street. Yeah, and Nuclear Sandwich said I had 2 cats that are around 18 or 19 years currently. Yeah, my grandmother had a cat that lasted that long. Sure. Yeah, it just depends. I mean, if you feed them only the dog food stuff, I think they're going to live a lot longer. If you actually make some food for them every now and then, it'll up their lifespan. Tina says, 57 watching, but only 33 thumbs up. Come on, peeps. Show some love and give Chester a like. Well, thank you very much, Tina. We'd love to have that. Dillard had something to say. Should I read it? Oh, okay, here we go. Chester, don't get a shelter dog with someone else's problems. It's almost as bad as an idea as dating a single mother. Ooh, God, John.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Please take away
Ouch.
his range.
I approve.
I want to kick him.
Okay. Jim O'Reilly says, what part of Japan? I am in Kyushu, dude. Pixel Trader says, Chester, you need this. All right, I'm going to click on it. I'm clicking on it. All right, hold on. You see what it is. ADAM audio. What is this? Am I supposed to click on the button? I'm going to click the button.
I'm sure they have no virus.
What do people keep linking? What are these widows linking? Yeah,
Well, if I was using Streamlabs right now, I could use that actually, Pixel, but I can't handle the bandwidth of all the artists, so I'm not using it right now. But that would be cool, actually. Yeah. RT Bear says Dune is a great series. Love those books, Edwin. Good choice of reading material. Absolutely, you're right. Ghost of Henry says you live in a weird place. People trimming hedges at 1 a.m. and 0 street dogs. Weird place. Nuclear Statement says, I need you to send me Transformers from Japan. Well, Transformers really aren't popular anymore, dude. It's been a couple of decades.
Yeah, bloody Michael Bay ruined them.
He did. Yeah. But anyway, let me keep moving down. Now, come over here and take a little bit more time and talk more in depth with the artist here. We have 40 minutes left, by the way, guys. So I'm going to come back over here to you, Tomato, and your art is certainly coming together. Why don't you back that up a little bit so we can check it out?
Sure.
Yeah, no, I think you're right, Pixel. I just the problem is I can't pipe it back into the guys, but the viewers would be able to hear it. I should set up like a little soundboard for myself on the back end. Yeah, you're right. But sorry, Tomato. All right, now once again, you're doing Ed from Cowboy Bebop, and we got the top part of Ed going on, and we got to be able to get the bottom part of Ed going on.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be relatively easy because there's not a lot of detail on her legs, and I've tried to make her like really long and leggy, but I don't know if it's really working out. But I guess we'll see.
I think it looks cute. It's nice. I like what you did with the face and stuff. Yeah, it's cool. 8. Ed, what a good choice, actually. And of course, I'm kind of worried what George is doing over there. I'm feeling like he's going to a race again.
I need to start all over again.
Oh goodness, George!
5 minutes before the competition's over, I'm going to do a completely.
Here, is it again?
Why? It looked really good.
I don't know. That's all right. George is
George
only needs about 10 minutes. He's about 10-minute artist. He's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about it. But now, Tomato, you said you're from Kent and stuff like that. So tell us because you're a new face here. So how did you get into art? How did this become a thing for you?
I've been drawing ever since I was like a little kid. There's always been kind of a thing that I've just done. I don't know. I tried different things like doing art school and stuff, and it just wasn't really for me. I think it's great if you can stick with it, but it's not for everybody. Some people just work better if they self-teach or whatever.
It makes sense for a lot of people.
The thing is just practice, which I know I have not done enough of, like, at all in the recent year. So.
Well, listen to the artists that come on here. They say that they really need to draw every day. So it's
exactly.
Yeah.
I end up doing a lot of like plants and botanical stuff, and animals and things like that. And I mean, I live out in like rural France in the boonies, so so that's basically what I do because there's so much of it around here. I'm not really I don't draw a lot of people. I don't draw a lot of anime and stuff, so it's kind of winging it at this point.
Yeah, that's all right. Have some fun.
Have fun. That's great.
That's right. Ghost of Henry says Kent, as in England. Yeah, can't you tell?
Yeah, that's right.
And Kent is the boonies.
Can't you tell? Ha 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 ha. Clever.
You said that you live in
that
the boonies, though.
Yeah, I live out in rural France. I'm from Kent, but I live in.
Oh, you're in France. Oh, well, I do apologize. Why are you living?
You're in the enemy territory.
Why would you live in France by choice?
Hey, it's a nice country. There's a lot of beautiful historic buildings. You know.
Not that many anymore.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's
wow.
too soon. Too soon, Jiminy.
Too soon.
Yeah,
soon.
I have an infirm relative. My grandfather had a stroke a couple of years ago, and due to mental decay, we think he may have dementia, which we're finding out now. So I basically help run a B&B and work as help as a carer.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
That's cool. And
That's
of
neat.
course, I'm just joking around. I'm an American, and we hate the French. So you know, and I'm a New Englander, so I particularly hate the French.
No, it's good. We get a lot of French jokes here.
Funny.
Well, I mean, because for me, from where I come from, on the to the west, we're bordered on by Quebec, and then to the south, we're our southern border is covered off by New York, and they're both annoying bastards. So, you know, it's true, right?
Between the British muffins and the French macarons.
Yeah, no, it's a pain in the butt.
And then there's
But,
the queues.
many places in France are absolutely gorgeous. She is
I
right.
wish I can go there.
Oh, well, just go. Not
I
hard.
heard it is beautiful.
It depends what you like as well. Because if you're into like buildings and stuff, definitely go to Paris because there's
I
so
don't
much
like
to
buildings.
like the museums and you know the galleries and the
Hmm.
theaters. But if you like the rural stuff, like the small villages, you don't have to go very far because there's like hundreds of them dotted all across the countryside.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool. That is cool.
If I got money, I want to go there. Not
I
the
don't
city.
think it's that expensive.
You go to France, and most people, like in America and such, you have ice cream vans, or here we have bread vans.
Oh,
So-
sweet.
Bread
so
vans.
every Tuesday, we have
not-
a van that drives down the road, honks its horn, and you go out and buy bread.
Oh,
We
do they sell
actually
this
have the
for
same thing here.
just
We have a bread truck
bread?
comes by playing ice cream truck music. It's weird.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, no, it's weird, dude. But
In
the
Japan,
curly
they don't have
curly
ice
pan is
cream
awesome.
truck?
What do you say?
In Japan, they don't have ice cream truck?
No, they have bread trucks.
Oh, that's weird.
I've
Ghost
never actually-
says,
for the record,
Ghost
I've
says,
never actually seen an
France
ice
is
cream
small.
truck
You
there.
could probably walk to any part of the country. I don't know if it's that small. Model 3 says, sitting here rocking out to Kiss Dynasty. Sweet, dude. Art says Hunt 102, weapon of choice. I don't know what he means by that, but it's probably
That's
responding to somebody.
pen
Oh,
nib.
Pen nib.
It's this one
It's a
right
pen
here.
nib.
Oh, I see. All right. Show it to me again.
It's this right here. It goes on the pen holder.
Oh, I see. So that was an
It
artist.
allows really fine detail.
Oh, I see. Sweet. So he was watching in the
Hey,
little
that's
thing.
awesome.
So moving over here to Paulus, might as well. So Paulus, I know we've had you on here before, but same kind of question I asked for Tomato Man. How did you get into art, and what brought you where you are?
It's pretty much the same answer. I've drawn my whole life. I was also one of those kids that drew in class the whole time, and I didn't
No one
get
does
really good
that.
grades because of that. But I don't know. When you say what brought me like to this leading up to the show, or
Yeah, well, where you are in your artistic life. I mean, I'm looking at your stuff, and I'm not sure if you're going to be able to get it done in time. I think you're kind of following after old Jiminy here, but
Hey man, you're in good company. You're in good company.
but you're obviously very talented. So this has got to be a lot of years of work to get here, right?
yeah, I've probably practiced a lot the last year and a half. Once all those Indiegogo started happening, I thought, you know what, I might be able to do this one day. So I decided to start practicing.
I see.
And I'm actually working with a buddy. I'm gonna have a comic out later this summer.
Awesome, dude.
Oh,
And
cool. Neat.
yeah, that is cool. Yeah, and there is this indie revival is cool. It's a lot of fun to see this great stuff coming out, and all these projects becoming real. It's awesome. Yeah.
It's I'm not a very passionate person, and this was one thing that actually brought me back into art and comic books.
Hmm.
Ghost does have
Cool.
a question for you, Paulus. He says, "Is that a Maru?"
Is that a pen?
I don't know. He said, "I don't know." He just said, "Is that a?" Let me try to pronounce it in an English way. Maru.
I think that's a pen nib. I don't think I have one of those.
Well, Maru means round in Japanese, so I don't know.
No, I don't know then.
Not neither do
I'm
I.
round. I'm
Yeah, well,
very
there you go.
round.
There's a lot of roundness here.
There you go. That's funny.
It's okay. We are all kind of around somewhere.
Yes.
So, yes, indeed, Dina.
That is true. Thank you for your support, guys.
You're welcome.
We are all friends here.
Absolutely.
Even Booster.
Yeah.
Me?
Even Dillard.
I'm
Even
best. I am the best of friends.
Wow, dude, you really got drunk today, Booster. Goodness gracious. Artie Bear
This
says,
makes me sleepy. Apparently, it makes me low energy.
yeah, that's why you need to go back to the bourbon. The bourbon
yeah, I
is
gotta go
an
back to
angry
bourbon
booster.
or cider. Yeah, you get the angry, but this just makes me sleepy, Chester.
Yeah, beer.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, definitely. Art says Model 3, we need to finish that amazing black and white statue you started. Yeah, that'd be cool to see, Art.
Oh, shit.
Model 3, for you guys who don't know, is an absolutely top-end modeler. No joke. If you guys are doing any projects and you want models, check him out. Oh, we also got George here. He does modeling as well.
Oh no. My finger.
Yeah, there it goes. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. Yeah, good song, man.
Mm-hmm.
One Mississippi, two Mississippi.
No, Dina, no. That's a classic song. We don't need any of that. All right. But thank you very much, Paul. Let's move down. Now over here, we're on to Jiminy Cricket. Now, of course, Jiminy, we don't need to know anything about you at all. So let me see. What kind of question could I possibly ask you? What kind of potato chips do you like?
Potato chips?
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't really like potato chips. Probably, I would say either Pringles plain or those, what are those chips? Huh?
You're a vanilla man.
Or those, yeah, I don't like stuff on my food, really. Or, what are they called? They're like the,
I don't know.
I can't remember what they're called. I see them in the supermarket. I know what they are.
I'm trying my best to read your mind, but I just haven't learned that skill yet.
Spicy hot?
Yeah, they're sort of like they're not flavored. Kettle chips. Thank you.
Kettle chips. Those are awesome. I love kettle chips. Yeah.
Yeah, I love kettle chips. Yeah, those are good.
Everyone likes potatoes.
I win.
Thank you, Dina.
Chester.
There you go. You win. Awesome. What is Diller doing? He says, "Oh my God, what are you talking about?" And that is really cool what you're doing here. I know you're not going to finish though, which is unfortunate, but I see what you're doing, and it's cool.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Okay. I might finish. I don't know.
How much time do we have left?
You guys have exactly 30 minutes.
Awesome.
Dag nabbit.
That should be enough time for me.
Yeah. But of course, I'm joking, Jiminy. Now, now you do a lot of pro stuff on like doing logos, and I've seen you do a lot of that kind of corporate stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Are you having much success getting more into the comic book type of arena?
Well, I do comic book stuff for corporations and stuff. I mean, I do like comic books for companies, for advertising and things like that. So.
Oh, like Hostess?
Yeah. Well, I haven't done any for Hostess, but yeah, like that. Like I do work for like computer companies. If they need their products done in a comic book style, then I'll do it. So that's the sort of stuff I do.
That is awesome, and I've seen a bunch of your stuff too. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it. So.
Yeah, but I know you would love to have a comic drop, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. But I've got tired of collecting rejection notices from Marvel and DC, so I decided to do comic book work for other people who would actually hire me.
You don't need
them. Right.
You don't need them. They don't publish anything good anyway, so why bother?
Well, you know what's really interesting to me, sitting here talking with you artists week to week, is finding out all the interesting thing you guys do to make money that have nothing to do with comic books. It's actually kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Actually, it's true.
And Ghost of Henry does have a message for you, Dina. It's Johnny Lee Hooker, Dina. Johnny Lee Hooker. One bourbon, one beer. You know, that song that you were mocking with your Mississippi.
I have no idea what it is.
We know. It's okay. All right. I'm going to move down line here. We're going to come over to George. George, you're still done. You've been done for an hour. I see you get a little bit of Kirby Crackle on there, but that's about it.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, then. Nice talking to you, George.
I'll thank you, Toronto. I'll be here for a couple more shows.
Oh my goodness. So, why did you choose Akira, dude?
Oh, it is the anime that made me fall in love with anime. Before that, all I knew was Prince Planet.
Oh wow!
And I didn't see anything else between Prince Planet and Akira. Akira was like somebody just took a knife to my head and said, everything you knew about Prince Planet. Oh, wait a minute. Let me rephrase that. Prince Planet, Robotech, and Space Battleship Yamato.
Star Blazers, yeah. Akira was a really good movie. It influenced a lot of things in the West, and they took it very seriously with the voice acting too. I do believe George Clooney does one of the voices in that movie, right?
Well, you know what's insane is that when I first saw it, I saw it when I was in college, and a friend of mine who came to Toronto to do his 3 years in graphic arts said, "George, you got to come over to my flat, and you got to see this VHS tape I got." And this wasn't, you know, the VHS tape that you got from a store. This was actually sent to him by his parents from Japan. I sat there and watched it on a 12-inch color TV 3 times.
Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing movie. I'm sure.
Yeah.
And we do apologize that in Georgia is a Canadian. We can't help it. There's too many of them to keep out. It is what it is.
All I have to say, everybody, is I'm sorry. I apologize. But
yeah, but you're on the other side of the French, though, so you're good. You're safe. You're away. You have a whole free Western country to roam away from them. Dilladraw says, "Chester, what do I do? What do I win when I win the DNQFE? Nothing, John. Nothing at all. Blame Canada. Hashtag blame Canada. You're right, Oscar Fair. Moving here to George. Now, George, we're checking out your redraw here, and man, I like the first face better, George. Sorry to say.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm just messing with you, dude. I'm just messing with you. I like it though. It's a dynamic action. It's a, I don't know. Jiminy, would we call this painterly?
Let's see. Yes.
It's not
Sure.
correct either. That's what's bothering me. Also, like
I love that. It's awesome.
he should have his
beautiful.
left arm missing. His right eye is missing, and he's not holding the right
That's
sword.
fantastic.
Well, he's Popeye. Yeah. No, I like it, dude. It's really cool. And who is
Yeah.
this? This is Berserk, right? This
Yeah,
is Guts,
it's,
right?
It's fake Guts. It's not the real Guts.
I
It's
see.
an actor pretending to be angry, dressed like
I
Guts.
see. I see. All right, well, there it is. I like it though, dude. I think it's really cool. Now, this type of piece, the way you're doing it, probably would take a long time to really finish it, right?
No, actually, what I've been struggling with, I don't know if anyone could catch it, is like I can't get the pose right, I can't get the expression right. The actual rendering is the fun part. Like I'm trying not to do too much shading because I'm looking for the pose. And the problem is, like, if you do all your shading ahead of time, like I could add a lot of dark colors right now. Like I want to add all this negative space here, and that would look nice. But if I decide to change the pose, then all of that work goes to waste. So I'm kind of hedging my bet. I'm still in the sketch phase and hoping that I can do all the nice rendering and shading at the last minute.
I see. Well, you have 23 of those minutes left.
Yeah.
So
We'll see.
I will leave you alone then and let you
Awesome.
get to it. I would come over to Dina, but Dina is I don't know. What are you doing, Dina? Are you eating something? What are you doing? She's got her cat mask on.
Is looking for something for reference.
Reference? I thought you were already done.
No, I want something to make it look cooler. I want a frame. I remember a picture frame with a few thousand pictures in my album, so I'm looking for a picture frame.
I see. Now, we of course know that Dina is doing Mononoke Hime today, or sorry, Princess Mononoke, which is awesome. It's my favorite Ghibli for sure. It's my favorite Miyazaki. What's your favorite Miyazaki, Dina?
Let's see. I think probably Laputa.
Laputa? Yeah, that one's really pop. My wife loves that one as well. I think Nausicaä is her favorite though.
Am I allowed to say Spirited Away, or will I get called a basic bitch for that one?
I found it.
Definitely a basic bitch for that one. Yeah. And it's actually called Sento Chihiro, just so you know.
Oh, That one,
I'm sorry, what?
I don't really like it.
Sento
They're spirited
Godera.
away that one.
It's called Sen
Pampoko
Not
over
really
here.
my thing. Not
To
really my thing.
Chihiro.
Sento Godera.
Yeah, okay. Okay. No helping him today, guys. 3 beers and he's reheated to the wind for sure. All right, I'll come back. You keep searching here. Back over to you, Selena. Wow, you're definitely getting some of the grayscale in there. That's really good piece you got here today. It's nice.
Thanks. And I'm totally about Pampoko.
Which one?
Pampoko
Pampoko.
with the raccoons.
Yeah, the Tanuki one. Yeah, that's an old one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you love large flying scrotums.
Yes. How did you know?
Well, you.
Oh, well, have I got some good news for you.
The beer is
Sorry.
cool.
What's cool is I
this
never
is a
heard
nice
about
little-
it before. We saw it in Portland, and it was unexpected, and I think that's what I really liked about it.
Oh yeah, no, it's a fun little flick. I mean, all of Miyazaki stuff is awesome. Can you do me a favor and turn that sideways real quick so we can get a actual horizontal view of it? There you go.
But before that, Brad Ashworth requests that we all should go to Back Handyman now because we only have 2 days to do it. And also, I believe if it's still happening, Doug TeNaples is funding the rest of that. So
He is.
that's technically backed anyway. Y'all don't have anything to fear. Go Back Handyman. It's coming. It's coming.
That's right. Yep, and that is really cool of Doug TeNaples to do that because of all the nonsense. And of course, you guys know we don't really get into drama over here and get into that, but that was a bunch of nonsense, a bunch of stupidity, and it's really cool that Doug stepped up to back up Brad there. So awesome. But anyway, Selena, I got the same question I got ahead for Tomato and George. George, I had a different conversation, but what brought you to this point? I mean, how did you get here as far as your art goes? I mean, you're obviously into chibi. I mean, you call yourself Chibi Selena. So how did you get here?
Just kind of flew from Chicago, made a new life here in Portland with Chibi Mike or Mike Murphy, and comics. I love comics, and manga just kind of drew me in, and it's what I've been addicted to since I saw it back in 95. Yeah, 95. Wow. Oh, I feel old.
That's okay. George is the old guy. Don't worry about it. We're covered in the umbrella of youngness because of George's oldness. Don't worry about it. But Chicago to Portland. Oof.
It's really beautiful over here.
I imagine it is, but Portland also has got a lot of problems. A lot.
Oh, yes, it does. But we're just trying to make it work,
Yeah, sure. I think as an individual citizen, but it's kind of going to be tough walking on the streets there, right?
Yes. But
you guys do have great food, though.
Oh, thank
yeah.
you. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, the sad thing is, a decade ago, it didn't look like that. I mean, how long ago did you move over to Portland?
We've been here since 2005.
Yeah, see, when you
So,
came, it
yes,
was
we've
fine.
seen it kind of go, yeah.
Yeah, because it used to be a beautiful city. I was actually thinking about moving to Portland at one point.
Back
More than
around 2005, yes.
Yeah.
But
well, no, mine was
it's
about
had its
20
troubles
years ago.
nowadays.
Yeah, it does. But that's okay. Everything comes and goes. It'll get around. I think the real problem you're having right now is your mayor, and he will be out eventually, I'm sure. But that doesn't have anything to do with art. Now, of course, you're talking about Sailor Moon, but the Chibi thing you said in '95. What Chibi thing did you see? When did Chibi start actually in the West? I'm just curious.
I'm telling you. Oh, okay. Well, introduced to Sailor Moon in '95, but they only stopped around 64 episodes, and it wasn't until like a convention around maybe 98 or 99 where I'm like, oh my god, there's more Sailor Scouts. Just totally blew my mind. And finding out that the littlest one is named Chibi Chibi, I'm like, for some reason that just clicks, and decided to name my company after it.
Oh, that's cool. So tell us a little bit about your company, please.
Right now, we just completed our Samurai and Dinosaurs campaign on Indiegogo. It's a book that Chibi Mike and Sergio is working for completed, and when we're not working on that, we do freelance gigs. I do paintings, and what keeps us here are the comic shops and Free Comic Book Day coming up in May.
Well, there you go. And I didn't know you were the other half of Mike.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hello. I have had some very nice conversations with Mike, actually, and we had him on the show not too long ago. Yeah, we very much enjoyed talking with Mike, and his Samurai Dinosaurs is really cool. I like that guy. His attitude, his passion for it. He's cool. Was a cool guest. So thank him again for coming on for us.
I will. We thank you.
Yeah. I didn't know you were connected to Mike. That's cool. Small world, right? Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, let me move over to our last competitor today, because we all know that Booster is completely lost. Booster, is it possible at all that you have straw poll ready?
Oh shit. I'm gonna get to that.
Please go make the straw poll. Thank you very much. And of course, I'm going to wait for Adrian to pop on the screen. His always takes a long time to translate for some reason. I don't know what it is. Mortal V is in here making various comments. And let me see here. He says, I have the best Sailor Moon video on my channel. Ice block to the face. All right, there you go. And Nuclear Sandwich says, fighting evil by moonlight. She is one named Sailor Moon. I think watching a little bit as my daughter watched it, Sailor Moon has actually got quite a bit of story to it, actually. Pixel says, I have family important. Going to be up to Portland. Going to be up there visiting at some point soon. All right, there you go. Brad from Pennsylvania says, Chester, I am torn between Jiminy and George. Both guys rock. Yes, they do. We got a lot of really good art here, dude. John Dillard says, there you go. That's right. Dillard says, I'm thinking about it. I see. They're having a conversation. I may give it to Chester. Dillard says, Immortal V says, are you going to reattempt Tales from the Gate? And Dillard says, I may give it to Chester. Well, I mean, either way, everyone seems to want to relaunch, John, so we'll talk about it later. But Nuclear Sam says, where are the rest of the Scalar Scouts? Well, she's got them all. She's got a whole bunch there. New George is the clear winner. That forearm and hand saved the whole drawing. Now, he might be sarcastic, but I don't think so. I think it's beautiful. All right. Well, everyone's ready. So just make sure you head any of the art you've done and drawing along with here with us. Keep in mind that is at hashtag DNQFE. Once again, that is hashtag DNQFE. Definitely throw that on the Twitter, and we will look at that later. Looking forward to it, actually. I love that aspect. Edwin's the one to start doing that, and we appreciate him doing that. But Adrian, we finally got you up on screen here, sir. You got this coming along. Now, this is, of course, Ichigo, and he is fighting who?
He's fighting Kenpachi Zaraki, I think is his name, or something like that.
I don't remember offhand. This is another one that was on the TV a lot with my kids, but I was always typing away or writing something, so I only kind of saw it out of the corner of my eye, But I always did try to pay attention when my kids were watching and anime stuff, because I wanted them to be watching the fun stuff, and Bleach was all right. The one I really hated was, and I really wouldn't let them watch, was the One Piece. I hated it.
Really?
So that one goes forever.
Well, yeah, but it's also, the art is awful, for one. And two, they really push a lot of weird, creepy sexual stuff in that. It's bizarre. Now, I don't know if the translation is showing that, but in the Japanese side, it's really what we would call over here skibet, or dirty sexual. And I just didn't. My kids are too little at that time, so I was like, nope.
I didn't.
Yeah,
know
they don't show it in the American version. I don't think.
Yeah, they usually don't. They tear those things apart and do whatever they want to do with it. Yeah. Scott says, Chester, did you get my updated pick? Dude, I'm not even looking at that. That's on Booster's doing that. I'll check it later. Now, seeing as drunk as he is, I might have to figure it out myself, but I will be. He's got it. I got it.
I
Why,
got
you-
it.
Dude, how many beers?
I'm on my fourth one.
Fourth beer, 4 beers. Goodness
Yeah.
gracious, dude.
Yeah.
That's just like
So
a.
Booster loved Cecil so much he wanted to become completely turned into Cecil.
I don't know what it is.
Good job, Booster.
I
only
don't
one
think you're
Cecil.
supposed to drink when that's just after you woke up.
I think he's too upset he doesn't get to be
Ooh.
with Cecil last time.
Oh, yeah.
Don't-
No, we were all
Cecil
upset.
broke my heart.
He did. He did. Actually, Nuclear Sandwich has a question for you, Selena. Maybe you can answer this for us. He says, now that Pluto was demoted to a planetoid, does that mean Sailor Pluto gets bumped off?
It's still a planet.
I think it's still a planet.
Yeah, well,
I don't-
actually,
I don't
So
care
I'm
what they
keeping it. I
say.
don't care.
they've
It
actually
doesn't matter.
reinstated it as a planet, so it's all right. It has
It's a
been
planet. It
reinstated.
always
yes.
will be.
Yes.
Always will be.
Yes. Yep. Dilladro says, I'm not joking, Chester. That farm and hand angle and anatomy is not easy to pull off. Good stuff. Yeah, no, George is doing a really good piece here today. And he said he was bringing it. I told him to bring it. That is a gorgeous piece.
Bring it.
Actually, one of the things, George, that I'm over here looking at you again, George, but one of the things that's really good about your piece is something I often say about Jiminy. Jiminy is really, really good at dynamic poses. And this is extremely dynamic pose. And I kind of get what you were
Dude,
talking about of why you
Didn't
took
he
so much time.
delete his one halfway through and start over?
He's just the head. Just the
It
head.
was terrible.
I was gonna say, damn son, you're doing good.
Yeah, it is nice.
It's really hard when I forgot about this, but when you're on the clock, you have to make so many last second decisions.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard.
How much time talking
Wow.
about clock?
Mortal V says, when I open a new tab, it said Mike is streaming. Mike! I shake my fist. Yeah, Mike does this all the time, dude. He knows we're streaming. This is the fan edition. We have an actual union and agreement between shows, right? They're actually connected, right? But nope, he always streams when we're streaming.
They do
Mike
not
doesn't
respect
care.
us, Chester.
Mike don't care.
No.
Mike don't care.
They don't respect us at all. I think we'll have to make them respect us.
But how are you going to do that, Booster? What you going to do?
That was like threatening. Like, yeah.
I know it was, dude.
Yeah, but
Now, I'm kind of curious.
wouldn't mean it, yeah.
I know you. I know, dude. I know. George, tell me, what are you gonna do with the pommel, though? It looks like you've kind of just edged it off there. But are you gonna do something with that pommel?
I could if it bothers anybody, but I kind of like how scratchy and it looks like it's moving. So maybe it's better not to.
I don't know. I think I need a pommel.
Okay, we talked about like dynamism and all that stuff, and maybe it's I don't know.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's
no.
good to leave your drawings raw. Not to
George,
clean up
I,
every.
George, I need a pommel.
How much time we got left?
We have exactly 10 minutes. Excuse me, 8 minutes.
I
8
better
minutes.
show my artwork then.
Okay, I gotta work up fast.
I'm just kidding, by the way, George. You do whatever you want, man.
Yeah.
Pencil says, leave it scratchy. All right, fine.
Yeah, it looks like
Fine.
it's moving, eh?
Yeah, I'm just playing with you anyway, dude. You do whatever you want. I'm certainly not going to critique anyone's art. The only thing I can say is what I like and what I don't like. But I can't certainly give any advice. Let's see here. Joshua says, threaten to send Booster back to the Pro Edition.
All right, fine. I drew
my God.
something to get
You'll be
Joshua
so
off my back.
angry.
Nuclear Sandwich says, I thought Chester was starting to sing George of the Jungle.
Watch
Strong
out for
as
that
he can
tree.
be.
Watch out for that.
Watch out for that tree.
Yeah, that was a classic movie.
Is it classic? I
It's
don't
an
know.
absolute classic.
Yeah. Actually, Brendan Fraser's George of the Jungle. Actually, I got a kick out of that movie. People seem to hate it, but I didn't hate it.
I think
Oh,
it's
they're
fun.
wrong.
Yeah. Mortal V says, I got here late, but leaning toward either George or Selena at the moment. Yeah, no, they both look really good. There's some really cool pieces here, as usual. We always get some nice stuff. I'm loving what Tomato is doing over here with the Cowboy Bebop. You got Paulus doing Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z, or is this the Dragon Ball? Maybe this is Dragon Ball when he's the bad guy.
He looks more like from Dragon Ball.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then of course, you got Jimmy Cricket over here doing One Punch Man. We got George doing doing the Akira, of course, and Tetsuro. We have Guts from Berserk from George. We have Sailor Moon here from our very own Dina. We have no, not Sailor Moon. Princess Mononoke from Dina. We have Sailor Moon from Selena, and we have Ichigo from the Bleach over here from Adrian. So some really cool pieces, and I'm actually liking the way it turned out. We usually have a single character, and everyone has to draw that one character, of course, for the art contest. But today we decided to have anime chaos, and therefore everybody could do whatever they wanted. But I think it worked out. How do you guys feel?
I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I think it was a good idea. Maybe we'll have to do more of that in the future.
I was going to draw Dragon Ball either way.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go, Adrian. But Adrian walks to his own beat. This is certainly true. And Bullet says, "Yeah, New George is crazy dynamic." Yeah, he is, dude. Yeah, he is. You got competition there, Jiminy.
Yeah, that's okay.
So lethargic of you. And by the way, Jiminy, I have not doxed you in at least 2 shows.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
I'm doing
I'm
better.
sure you do by the end of this one. I'm sure you do by the end of this one. Don't worry.
I'm trying, dude.
There's still time. There's still time.
There is still time. We got 5 minutes left, guys. 5 minutes. And of course, thank you all for being here. We got 56 in here. We've got 47 likes. You guys rock. Thank you very much. And we are going to be coming up into our votes here real soon. I actually see that Booster has finished the straw poll, and he did the chat links, so he will be getting that ready when time comes. Did you actually draw anything, or are you literally just been sitting eating pie and drinking beer?
No, I drew something.
All right, well, show it to us.
I will. I just gotta. Give me a minute. I gotta figure this out.
Okay, so he's starting right now, is what he's saying. Almond Joys got nuts, mounds don't.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh God.
This is Chester. This is what I drew. Do you,
I see.
Do you like it?
No, I don't. I don't think anyone else appreciates it either. But he thinks
I put a lot of effort into these stink lines, Chester.
I see that. Yes.
And
yes.
to the roundness.
Yeah. And keep in mind, guys, this is all on MS Paint done with a mouse. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, incredible. Yeah.
All right.
What I
You
think
really
of
do
you.
hate anime. Why do you hate anime so much? What is it? Tell us what tragedy befell you in your younger years.
I never told anyone this story before, Chester, but I once was just coming out of the theater after watching Zorro with my parents, and I decided that I wanted to go down an alleyway,
Dump him like anime.
and anime killed my parents.
Oh my
Shot
God.
him in the street, in the alley.
I see.
That's when I became Booster Kiwi.
Oh no. But whatever. He certainly hates it. We just got a new subscriber with Chris Evans. Thank you very much. Nice to have you on board. Of course, everything.
Chris Evans?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Although he is an absolute SJW twat, since we're using that word today. But nevertheless,
It is a good word.
any of you guys who are not sub to us or hit that like button or what have you, we'd really appreciate it.
Better sub to us.
Yeah, don't listen to that. We are happy to have you guys on board. We're growing little by little, and one of these days we'll actually hit 1,000. We will do it eventually, and but we're having a lot of fun with it. And thank you guys very much. At least put some eyes on it. Goodness, Nicky the Sandwich says. Talking about Booster's pile of something. Art says, all great art here. You are all wieners in my book. That's a very old joke, Art. It's really old.
Still appreciate that.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, that's a good old dad joke, for sure. But of course, we have 2 minutes left, guys. We got 2 more minutes left here, so everyone wrap up whatever you're going to be doing. But we do have some killer pieces here today. And Scott says that poo is well defined and shading, and it's a masterpiece. I didn't see any shading at all, dude. What are you talking about? Yeah. I wonder. Mortal V says, I wonder if I should repost the Farty Bear song since Art is here. Oh goodness gracious!
Farty Bear.
Farty Bear is okay, but have you heard of Chester Busty?
Yeah, Chester Busty. I don't even get into that. Dylan says, Chester, if you show my Canadian shield, I will sub to you. Oh, thank you very much, John. I do believe you already subbed. Oh, and he unsubs. There it is.
That
Arthur
little...
Brown. I know it's John. Arthur Brown, the Uncanny Kodiak. Dina, in her mask is awesome. Yeah, and Arthur, I have not seen you in a long time, dude. You need to come around more often. I like chatting with you, actually. And Nuclear Samus says, you mean Shatty Bear of the Taco Bell. yeah, that was a funny episode, actually. All right, guys, we're coming up to 1 minute left now. What we're going to do here is after this minute... I know, dude. What's going to happen is I'm going to go and I'm going to show each piece of art again down the road. When we're done with that, Booster's going to go ahead and post that straw poll, and then everybody please vote. And during that time of your guys are voting, we are going to take a little bit of look at the Drone Recorded Fan Edition draw along, which of course is at hashtag DNQFE. So once again, hashtag DNQFE. And we would love to be able to take a look at your stuff and praise it or mock it, depending on what it deserves, because Booster is drinking. Therefore, that means there is no mercy. None. I do apologize.
There's a little mercy. I'm a nice drunk on beer.
No, you no.
I prefer you, Chester.
Yeah, I prefer bourbon. You actually, I think it's a lot more
I
interesting.
prefer bourbon me as well until I have the mental breakdown to start screaming at the wall.
Well, you do have a lot of mental issues. I'm kind of wondering what horrible things have happened to you in your life.
Well,
Is
it all
just being
started when I
short
was
and bald?
leaving the theater after watching Hero with my parents.
Mock. Okay. All right, guys, and Booster, give him a countdown, dude. Count them down and stop them. You started it.
Count them down from what?
5,
4,
3,
2,
1. Pencils
Okay,
down,
stop.
erasers down, everything down. Finish it.
Nabbit.
We couldn't even
Oh, I
get
can finish it? Okay,
more
cool.
than 2 numbers. My goodness gracious. Nuclear Sandwich says, you want to have a Dark Shadows night. Dude, that would be a great idea, actually. Dark Shadows night. I kind of feel like I'm going to save that for Halloween, but that's so long away.
Yeah, the Johnny Depp movie. I love that.
No, God, no. Oh, chairs are coming your way. Jeez, man. All right, guys. Ignore that. Ignore the dude behind the curtain there. Paulus, we just lost Paulus. What happened? Hopefully he'll come back. Let me come down here. I'm going to show them one down the line. I'm actually going to present them full pages to you. Tomato, we're looking at what you got here. I like it. I think it's really nice. Of course, this is Ed from Cowboy Bebop and with the little dog. I think it looks wonderful, Tomato. Good job.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Guys, if you want to vote for Tomato, please do. It's right here. I don't know what happened to Paulus. Hopefully he'll come back on. He had a really nice piece. Did I miss something in the chat? Let me check that real quick. Nope. Nope. He probably just dropped. Hopefully he'll come back. Pixel says Paulus had this problem last time. Didn't he? His phone died or something the first time he completed. Yeah, it's probably his phone overheated. Do keep in mind what he did, though, please, because that was a really cool Piccolo. If you liked his Piccolo, please show it in the poll. All right. But moving it down after Tomato here, we have Jiminy Cricket, and Jiminy Cricket, of course, has this really cool One Punch Man and blasting through a bad guy's chest. I like it. You actually finished. Mostly, you finished. Good job, dude.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah, no, I think this is closer than many of yours come to, so I think it's really good.
And that's Vegeta.
That's Vegeta, and you took his tail off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you did. See, I thought you were blasting through the center of his body.
He is.
He is, right? Oh, okay, I see him. Okay, I get it.
Really? Right there. Boom.
Oh, I see. Yeah. You needed more blood and guts flying out. I get it. Okay. Really cool piece as usual. Very dynamic, very awesome. Jiminy Cricket is the man for sure. All right, guys. If you like this piece, please vote for Jiminy Cricket. And keep in mind with Paulus, if he doesn't come back, that was a really cool Piccolo. So if you like that Piccolo as we're looking along, don't forget him, please. Let's come over here to Gigi. today are George Gatsis, and of course he has got his Tetsuro here from Akira. Tetsuro, and very nice piece. Of course, he's been done for the past hour and 20 minutes, so you know.
I want to. Here's what I did yesterday, following along the Pro Edition. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
oh, you did your +1 thing again. Yay! It's cute. Okay, but that is actually pretty good, George. That's a nice draw along. But of course, he's showing Tetsuro today, and that is that's a really cool character. Akira is awesome. All right, moving down the line here, and let me stop presenting here. Moving over to George, the new George, and the new George is going to have to come back a lot because the new George is awesome. Hello, new George.
Hey, I'm sorry I was so quiet.
Can we keep this George? I want this George.
Yes, me too.
New George, you are replacing our George from now on.
No, I don't know. We can do both. We're capable of.
We are kicking this George.
All right, fine. Okay, but George, absolutely killer, dude. This is a beautiful piece. Super dynamic.
Yeah.
Looks
good. Very good.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Love it. Yeah.
I'm glad there was extra time to start over.
Well, there wasn't, but you found it. So, but this is a beautiful guts from Berserk. Absolutely. Thanks. All right, moving. So, if you guys like George's piece here, definitely vote for that. And keep in mind, we have George Peter Gatsis, and we have George. What is your last name, George?
It's pronounced Alexopoulos.
Alexopoulos. Okay, so good Greek name. But definitely check that out on Straw Poll if this is what you like. All right, moving down the row, we got Dina, of course. Dina here has a Princess Mononoke with the monster in the back, or at least she was trying to get that out. But a very good likeness, right on model. Looks really good.
Where is the poll anyway?
It won't come up until I'm done here. I got 2 more.
When it's done, Jiminy, you impatient bastard.
Okay, I was curious.
But everybody, if you want to vote for Dina's piece right here, her Mononoke, it's right here. So moving down, then we're going to come over to Selena, and we're showing her Chibi Sailor Moons here. Very cute. She did a bunch of characters too. That is gorgeous. So if you guys like this Selena's art here, Chibi Selena, then definitely vote for that in the straw poll. Okay, guys? Really beautiful. And our last bit of art today is Adrian, of course, and Adrian is doing Ichigo, from Bleach, and really cool, dude. I like it. Nice piece you got here, Adrian.
Thank you.
All right. And so Dropbox. Now Pixel is some reason putting up Dropbox. Paulus's piece. I'm sorry. Now let me come over here and grab it real quick. Thank you for helping me out with that Pixel. Let me bring this on the other side and let me show it to you. See if I can't blow that up some. There we go. That's about as big as I'm going to get it. All right. Let me come over here and share so we can look at Paulus's piece. So let me get off of this Adrian's piece here. But if you guys like Adrian's, please vote for Adrian. And then, of course, our last little piece for today is from Paulus. Unfortunately, he dropped. But here's his piece. It's a really nice Piccolo. Yeah, it looks awesome. It's really nice. All right. So that is everybody. Thank you guys very much. And we're going to get into our voting. So as we do this, Bushu's going to drop that straw poll right now, and I'm just going to leave it on. Let me stop presenting everyone and just present it. Just put it on myself. Now, therefore, I'm not going to white box myself, and as you speak, your art will be shown. So go at it. When you guys speak, your art will be shown. Understand that? That's how it works. Okay.
Mine is an action piece. Vote for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, Adrian.
Vote for me instead.
I know you have to be quiet, but it's funny.
No, vote for me.
Vote for me. I drew up too. I was very brave.
It's an anime. Everybody's watched.
All right. Well, you guys are really not energetic at all. It's like flatlined over
brutal.
here. I'm not going to tell people to vote for me. But if they want to vote for me, you have to vote to see if this piece is finished. I become Jiminy Cricket.
Dude, why
Oh
did no
my
one draw
God.
Afro
Vote for me.
Samurai?
Vote for me, so I beat Dina for the first time ever.
You always
Actually,
beat me.
Oh wait.
I am going to show the fan art pic, Brad. Just
I kind of think it's decided, boys.
it kind of is. It is. We do.
Hurry up and vote for Jiminy Cricket so George doesn't squash all of us.
He is squashing you guys horribly, but that is a killer piece though from George today for sure. Now, Booster, if you do me a favor and share your screen, please, and put up the fan art, please, and I will white box
Okay.
you, sir.
I will, yeah, just figure out how to,
What the?
Okay, here we go. Oh, whoopsies! I accidentally went to the handyman Indiegogo. Still up for 2 days.
Yes,
Wow.
go back it definitely.
Go back that. But also, we also have the I will just refresh that. Anyway.
Oh, that is Gatchaman right there.
There's Gatchaman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very
got
nice.
that.
That's from
We have some-
JCM because
We have some bobs.
we do have some bobs, and that's
have
what do
some
you call those?
lovely-
Skull Girls, I think.
Yoko from the I only know her name. Where's she from? The Gurren Lagann. That really weeb crap.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Oh, we
There's
got
the,
Death Note here.
Got Death Note with a little. Is that a little Goku or is that
It is a
Gohan?
little Goku. Yeah, that's cute.
I can
Look at
never
that.
tell the difference between little Goku and little Gohan. They look the
Yeah.
same.
I like Turtle Rabbit Fox. He's really good.
Yeah,
This
why is he not on this show?
Yeah, go a little bit slower so we can see the names and stuff. Okay, we have
Yes.
El Guapo Comics. Awesome. We got a bunch of characters here. He's got Death Note. He's got I don't know what, but there
It's
are
the
many
cast
characters.
of Death Note.
Is
Chester.
it the cast of Death Note?
Even
I'm
I
sorry.
know this. Jeez, you're such a fake weeb.
I'm not a weeb at all. I've told you that already.
You're such a weeb. You married a Japanese woman and
because
went
you
to
live in
Japan.
Japan
That is
doesn't mean he's a weeb.
super weeb.
Why is that super weeb? Mortal V says Tengen Topu Guran Lagen. Oh, thank you. That's a mouthful. Jay Ryan has a very nice little piece here. I like
That's
that.
fantastic. Let's just
Yeah.
Look at that.
rugged.
You know,
Who is that?
Very
Who
rugged.
is that?
that's
Rubbish.
Jay Ryan. And there might be Ryan Cardinal actually. I'm not sure.
I don't think
it's not.
it is.
No, it's not. It's Jay Ryan. You're right. But hey, guys, you can come and be on the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. You don't have to do this in the back end. You come up here, and of course, more of Akira,
This is a Canada.
a Canadian. We got Brad. Brad did a little bit of I don't know what this character's
It's
called.
that's Broly.
Something.
Now, how do you know these things? I thought you hated weebs and all
What?
things weeb.
I just know about it from the background. You know what? Shut up!
In the
Is
constant
that
weeb.
Goku?
I just hear inklings of weeb stuff. Oh, there's something for me.
Hi, Jordan.
Butter chicken pie.
Not for weebs.
Good. That's all for me.
Good job, Jordan. All right.
Yeah, you give boost
here's
their
the-
hair.
Here's the El Guapos one. He was just working on that.
Yeah, it's just showing they
So
come
it's
together.
it's
yeah.
kind of cool to see it come along like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's the other Broly from our Pencil for Life. His little things, and that's what I suppose that's the One Punch Man +1 from our Turtle Fox guy. I guess he did this for yesterday. And there's Captain Marvel and her shitty cat getting knocked out by One Punch Man. Wasn't even looking.
Nice shading, though.
Yeah.
Valley.
Get out of here! I'm streaming. Get out of here!
Yeah, I like Turtle Rabbit Fox. He's got a cute style.
So that's all of that. So there
I
you
think
go,
so.
boys.
I don't see John Diller's offered though. John
Yeah,
Diller.
where's John Diller gaming the system? Oh. Another one. I just drew One
That's
Punch Man with
Galactus.
Galactus.
That's funny.
That's fantastic. That's a JCM. Yeah, I don't think John Dillard is gaming the system today.
I guess not, huh?
Nah, not at all.
Scott says my mind isn't there either. Why isn't it? You're supposed to put in the hashtag DNQFE. Where is it then, Scott?
Yes, Scott.
Don't forget mine, Chester. I didn't see it. Where is yours?
Oh my gosh.
Booster is failing at his job. He's failing.
Slacker.
Oh, well, that's because she did it as DAQFE.
DAQFE. What is that? All right, bring those up. Show them then.
Oh my god.
I did
Thankfully-
most clearly say DNQFE, and I hashtagged it and everything.
These bloody people.
People.
Get with the program. Let me just hide my bookmarks. Oh my god, I don't want everyone to look at the things I look at. All the naughty things.
All right, here's Pope Fires.
This
That's
is
a
to do with
chibi thing.
Overwatch.
Overwatch, yeah, she loves her chibi stuff too. So you got a fan over there in her, Selena.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And did you check? Let's see, this the DNQFE. Yeah, we did that. Scott
Yeah.
replied to DNQFE.
Yes, Scott. Oh my god, you people are useless. I thought our
Booster.
fans would be smarter than this.
I do apologize.
Oh no.
Anyway, guys, thank you very much for your art. That is awesome. I'm going to stop presenting him now because we don't need any more boosters.
Yeah.
So, anyway, thank you guys, and I'm going to come over and I'm going to call this poll because it's done. It is done. We have 46 of 51 people have voted. Thank you very much. Diller says Chester, in his country Japanese accent, can't say anything right. What are you talking about? But we definitely have a winner here. So I'm calling the vote right now at 46. The polls are closed. The polls are closed. And we had some really cool art today, guys. I thank you very much to all the artists. I thank you to all the guys watching and voting. We appreciate it. We always have a lot of fun with these shows. And let me go ahead and give you the rundown of who's who. Now, unfortunately, we do have a last place. Unfortunately, but she still got 2 votes, which is better because I've seen people not get any votes. I've seen Jiminy not get any votes. It's very sad.
Hey,
You didn't vote for yourself. It's the worst part of it, right?
You don't vote for yourself.
I learned my lesson that time. So now I get at least 1 vote.
That's true.
At
Now,
least
as
one.
I go through and read these off, do keep in mind that these opinions and names that are put in here are not actually that are authorized by the Fan Speak Management, but it is a drunk booster has written this. So, the drawing recorded for disgusting weebs. All right, let's start. In last place with 2 votes, we have Selena and her filthy chibi sailors. It's just not very nice.
He really hates
Thank you.
Terrible.
Thank you.
It's just,
I
it's really
appreciate
not
it.
nice.
Thank you.
It's really
Thank
not.
you so much.
You're
welcome.
welcome.
I don't know what
You
And
did a
let
great
me come
job,
over here and
Matilda.
white
They
box
look
that.
very clean.
Yeah.
They
It's
look
so
very clean. They look
cute.
filthy.
They are super cute,
Oh,
actually.
you're too
Yeah.
kind.
I love
Stop
it.
Stop it.
Yes.
Thank
And do not listen to Booster. He's a meanie. He's a very short, hairy meanie.
What?
All right. So moving on from to our next. Now we have a 3-way tie here at the 1, 2, 3, 4-way tie at the bottom. Coming up in 4th place, all of them. So actually, Selena, it's not so bad. You actually were in. Now you've got 2 more votes, and now you're all in 4th place together. And I'll go ahead and I'll take it. Okay, there we go. And we so
Everyone's a
therefore.
winner in the fan edition.
Joining Selena in the 4th position, we have Tomato and her cute wee pupper. Well, how come you're nice to Tomato, not Selena? It's because she's English, right? Yeah, you
I'm
bastard.
pretty sure
That's
that
what it
it's he's a closet weeb and he doesn't want to admit it.
How
I
dare
think
you?
so.
I'll
I
fight
think
you.
so. I think
He
so.
seems to know a lot about all the weeb stuff.
No.
It does. And of course,
do
here's
not.
Tomato's piece again. And then, of course, we also have Jiminy and his one-punch bald man. Yeah. Come back over here and show our Jiminy's again. Of course. Very nice piece, actually, from Jiminy, as usual. And, of course, we also have joining them is Dina and her Monokoko cake. Huh?
I didn't know how to spell monokoki.
Mononoke? Is it that
Mononoke.
hard?
It is not
Yeah.
cocaine, I swear.
No, it's not. It's not. And that's a really cool piece, actually. It's very
Yeah,
on
very
model,
fun.
actually, Dina.
Oh, thanks.
And
Yeah.
of course, the
Sure.
last to hear of everybody else, and I'm kind of actually glad everybody got 3, is Adrian and his big weeb swords. Okay. Booster really is angsty today, guys. I do apologize. All right, let's come in the top 3. In 3rd place, with 5 votes, 10% of the vote, we have Paulus and Dodge. I don't know what that means.
Dodge!
Okay.
You didn't see
and
Dragon
in-
Ball Abridged? No?
Yeah, I had no clue.
Yeah.
In
Oh
second
my
place,
God.
silver medal, though, however, we have Old George G and his quickly drawn mechanical arm Soy Boy. Very good. So, congratulations, George. Claps for George.
No.
Claps for George.
You misidentified me. I'm the young guy.
Claps for George. And then, of course, let me go over here and show that real quick. This is George's bit. It's actually a good Tetsuro. The expression on the face is excellent. Okay. And then, of course, our winner for today, and I will present to everyone, is New George A and his Angry Big Sword Man with 20 votes, 41% of the vote. You absolutely crushed it today, dude. Congratulations for the gold medal. Thank you, sir.
Yay!
Yay.
Well done.
I'm Nancy
Awesome,
Pelosi.
awesome.
That was a killer though.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, guys. Now, George, what you need to do here is you need to get in contact with me after the show and just send a link right down below in this show. Is my link to my Twitter. Send me a tweet because I need to have your Twitter so I can send it over to Edwin for the Pro Edition next week. And just keep in mind that next Wednesday you are going to be on the Pro Edition, and give him hell, dude.
Oh, jeez. This is a lot of pressure all of a sudden.
Well, no, seriously. Do
Next
not
Wednesday.
play around over there. Bring it hard and fast, just
Yeah,
like you did today.
you literally have to bring some guts into it because
hope you
all I would
guys
say was that
It's like Goku with the spirit bomb. You got to give me your energy.
Oh, we will. You'll definitely get a bunch of us come over and help supporting and voting for you. Of course we will. But it's not just our vote you have to get. You have to get the other people's votes because there are hundreds of people who will vote, right? So, we're a small crew over here. We might be able to throw 30, 50 at you. But you need to get hundreds to beat them. But then you're definitely capable of doing that. It's actually killer art, but I'm just don't go easy. Don't go soft. Do like you did today. Do something that's dynamic and take a risk like you did. This is a killer piece, dude. I love it. I love it.
You know, I want to encourage everyone that's actually listening, like, get on this show. It's really exciting.
No, don't
don't know how I'm
do
gonna
that.
sleep.
Don't do that.
No.
People
No,
who
this
show
is
up,
so
the
much
easier it is for
fun.
me to win. So,
Terrible
so
place
no-
to be. You don't want to be here.
I will encourage everyone start doing more traditional arts because you do a traditional art, it's easier to sell, and that's what my job was. Is I look for artists, look for their artwork, and then promote the artwork to buyers. So
Oh, sweet. That's nice.
Cool.
So you're an
Cool.
art agent. That's neat. George is Pixel says George has been on with EVS, but didn't have to draw. I see. Well, hopefully EVS will show up and you can bring it at him. But of course, we're also getting a mention here of the fact that Mike has won the past 2 weeks in a row. So Mike's a bit on a roll. So you have to really bring it at him. Okay. But anyway, thank you guys very, very much. We're going to go through now and we're going to have everybody get their links and tell you where they can find them, projects they're working on, or what have you. So let's go ahead and start that. And we're going to start on this far end over here with Adrian. Adrian, you got any links for everybody, or is it just the same stuff?
Same stuff. Twitter at Adrian T. Adrian T 2099.
Adrian T 2099 on Twitter. Adrian T 2099. Sweet. All right, and we don't need to know about Booster. And then of course, moving down the line here, we have Celine.
Oh.
Selena, I do apologize.
Oh, it's all right. Patreon.com CHIBICELINA.
There you go. She wrote it
And
down
find
for
me
you.
on Twitter and Facebook.
All right, let me white box you on there real quick. So patreon.com/Chibi Selena. Sweet. Awesome.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Moving down the row here, we got Dina. Dina, where can people find you? You got your little cat mask on. Aw.
is on. Last time I do the ghost cat, I'm not gonna do ghost cat tonight.
Hmm.
Do you have any
well,
links
you can
for
find
us?
me on Twitter. Yeah, but you can just go bother Chester.
This is true. You can just bother Chester, and Chester will get you in touch with Dina. That is absolutely true.
It's true, yeah.
It is. All right, moving down the line. Thank you very much for coming in, Dina. We always love to have you on here. Now, George, our winner today. George, do you have any kind of links or projects you're working on or whatever, or anything you'd like to tell the people? Go right ahead and shill away, dude.
Oh, sure. My Twitter is where I hang out socially nowadays. So it's gprime85. And let's see, I'm doing a small Indiegogo for Illustrations book. It's a bunch of ink illustrations. And I think it's my pinned tweet. So yeah, it's just ink sketches, a book of ink sketches with a couple of little blurbs of text telling the stories behind each one. And yeah, I'm sure if you go through my Twitter, you can find the rest of my stuff. And I hope you guys do.
Awesome. Meg,
Cool.
do keep in mind after the show, definitely send me a Twitter as quick, tweet as quick as you can, so I can get
Yeah,
that
you
over
got
to
it.
Edwin. All right. But definitely check out George here. Very cool. But it always makes me happy because we have new faces on here all the time on this show, and we always get surprised by the amazing art that comes out. So thank you very much, George. Now,
My
of course,
pleasure.
we have George Peter Gatzis, sir. Give them your spiel.
Oh, I don't want to do that. No. Why? Everybody voted for the younger guy.
George, you did 20 minutes of work and you came in second place. Really?
Oh, okay. If you put it that way.
Yeah.
GeorgePeterGatzis.com. It's that simple. Everything's there. You can go to my YouTube channel. You can go to my Twitter, Instagram, you name it. It's all there. GeorgePeterGatzis.com.
Thank you very much, George. And Pixel also put something up I didn't even know. Of course, as you guys know, this is Pixel Traders Show. I just host it most of the time, and of course, Booster and I MC this. But this is Pixel Traders. Fan Edition is his creation, and he's saying that congrats on 30 weeks of shows to everyone that has been involved in this project. It's been great to watch things grow. Yeah, dude, it is very cool. It is. And one of these days, we're going to get 100 people watching. One of these days. The problem is, because I used to be able to do the Pro Edition on the Wednesday, but on my work schedule, I can't do it now. And of course, Jiminy here has been really cool about, taking over my teeny little bit of responsibilities I had. So thank you very much again, Jiminy. But I used to be able to push the Fan Edition here. But I'm not over there now, so I don't know if it's getting pushed or mentioned at all now.
It's still getting pushed. It's getting pushed.
It is good. Okay, great. That's good. I'm pretty sure Edwin would have kept up on it anyway. He's really good about that. But that is cool, Pixel. Thank you very much. The 30th show right here, guys. That's awesome. And speaking of Master Jiminy, please, sir, give them your spiel.
You can find me on YouTube at youtube.com/illustration by design. That is youtube.com/illustration by design. And I do live streaming there. And you also find speed drawings I've done. And you can also find me on Facebook at facebook.com/illustration by design. So I take commissions, as you heard earlier. So
he does.
Stop on by, take a look.
Yeah, definitely go support Jiminy. He's one of my favorite peoples. Now, I don't know. That might have hurt you. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
What do you mean by you people, Chester?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see here. Picture Trader says, I asked Edwin to start pushing it harder. I'm sure he does anyway. Edwin's really good about that. Joe Maroney says, Edwin does a good job. Yeah, he does. Edwin's awesome. Love Edwin. He's always been very supportive of everything we've done on Fanspeak and stuff with Pixel and everybody else. He and John Malin, and we joke around about John Malin a lot because he jokes a lot around about himself. But Edwin and John Malin have done a lot to help the people in the Indiegogo groups here. They're both awesome, actually. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I see Paulus is shilling silently, and I'm about to move over to him. So Paulus, hey dude, welcome back.
Thanks. My phone had to cool down.
Yeah, no, that's a bag of cold peas can help you in that situation. But
it's the second time that's happened right before voting.
It is. Unfortunately, the only thing you have is a phone. I guess you don't have a webcam, huh?
I don't have a computer good enough to run.
Yeah, I get it. And those phones are absolutely amazing things. So it
We
makes
can
sense.
tell how often you crash, bro. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, you have all your links here. Would you like to run through them real quick?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at Paulus Mobus. The spelling is on the screen there. Then I'm on Twitter at Paulus_Mobus. And I'm also on YouTube. I don't have an actual link for that, so you just have to search the name.
Well, it's quite a unique name, so I'm pretty sure it's easy to find. But Paulus Mobus, awesome. Well, thank you very much, sir. When I did show your Piccolo art, it was a very nice piece that came out, dude. It looked great.
Thank you, and major thanks to Pixel, because I got on Twitter and I already had a Dropbox link. So.
Oh yeah, no, Pixel's the man. Definitely. But thank you very much again. And of course, last but certainly not least is our English friend living in France. We have Tomato. So give me your contacts, please.
Yeah, you can find me at Pictitious either on Twitter, which is where I'm most there often now, or on Tumblr. I'm not there as often as I used to be, but I still check there from time to time.
Actually, I like the name Pictitious. That's a play on word, and a lot of these guys got really stupid names, but I like that one. Hey! I'm just kidding. All right,
Not
so
very
Pictitious, guys. Tomato, I really like your ad. Actually, it turned out really well.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like everybody's out here, especially George's piece, and the One Punch Man piece is really great as well.
Oh yeah, no,
I had a
that's
lot of fun to watch the process.
Yeah, it is fun, and that's why this show is so awesome, and that's why everyone's come over and joining us and helping us out with that. And we appreciate you guys week to week coming in, not only doing this show, but supporting us on the Fan Speak shows where we talk about the news, or we do role playing games, or we talk about conspiracy theories, or we watch movies, whatever we're doing. We appreciate all the help, and I've seen 2 or 3 of you guys have actually subbed to us during the show. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. And of course, we had a great time today. And everybody, please make sure that next Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Blacklist Universe. Go watch as George tears into those pros and lets them know what's up, and give him some support. All right.
I'll be crying the whole time.
Don't do that, dude. Just have fun, man. Relax. They're just people. Actually, there's and most of them are not very smart either. So just keep that.
That's true.
That's actually.
And in fact, I almost beat them. I will never let them forget that.
No, but of course that was sympathy votes. But anyway, thank you guys all very much, and we will check you out later.
It was my raw power.
Goodbye. Later, guys.
Bye.
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 Later.